God damn. I could really do with... Where's my airbrush? There it is. There it is. My hair's been getting in my face a lot today. Every time I load up this game, I immediately reminded how delightful the soundtrack is. Particularly this. I feel like I've noticed it at a couple of key moments in the game where it really highlights its music. But other than that, I feel like I don't really notice the music. When I notice it, I can tell that it's delightful though. Like, I remember probably one of the standout moments in this game was when you find Wii in the tank. And the music gets delightful. The camera slowly zooms in. It is one of the loveliest things. I think I must have forgotten in trailers that there were fish people. I don't know how I forgot that, because they definitely showed it in trailers, but I think I forgot. So it just hit different when the fish was a surprise, you know? Sorry, you've got to bear with me. I've begun a stream which turns into, I realise that there are people I haven't messaged on my phone, and also my hands are incredibly dry, so I need hand cream. This is a tiny pot, but I have like a 500ml thing of hand cream. In fact, I'll show you, hold on. This is how dry my skin is. This is kind of like what I've been using day to day for hand cream, and I decanted it from this thing of hand cream that is about the size of, you know, half of my head. And admittedly it's being shared, but I opened this like a month ago, and it's like, we're halfway. In fact, as well, fun little fact about this. This is I'm a Nivea girly. I would die for this Nivea hand cream, and I say that because I think if I didn't put this on my skin every day, I would die to death. But like, I bought this in 2019, and then I didn't actually open it until this year. And in that time, Nivea seemed to have done like a rebrand of all their fonts. So that container looks like slightly off compared to like a modern container that you'd find. And you know, that's not really that cool, but it's cool to me. I have a historical piece of Nivea. Also, hello Spark, Sigma Male game. It sure is. It sure is. Only for Sigma Males. Anyone not playing this game is a beta cuck, actually. So you're either playing this game and you're cool, or you're not playing this game and you're a loser. Jesus Christ, I need more hand cream. Also, hello Winged, hello, how are you doing? You gotta bear with me, I promise. I'm gonna load up the game in a moment. Although, maybe no one's actually that mad at me, for not loading up the game faster because the music bangs. In fact, maybe you'll just want me to shut up so you can hear, I need to just start listening to this in like the daytime. I feel like it wouldn't make me productive, but I feel like it would relax me enough to make me create good quality work, if not slowly. A face cream tub. It is, exactly. You can use it for your face, for your hands. I guess it's just like a standard moisturizer. I tend to use it just for my hands though. I don't know if I have a medical condition or what, but like the skin between like here and I suppose the end of my hands is so dry for no reason that I'm aware of anyway. Right. Hello ladies, hello Trash! How are you doing? You've just had a holiday that I'm very jealous of. Very jealous.
Sai.
I'm gonna quickly talk to Sai because I actually can't remember what he Oh, okay, we had literally nothing to say to each other. That's interesting. I think last time we left off, I think my current goal is find something to do. Yep, it's literally find something useful. Cool. Hello. It has been 10 billion years.
But I am back.
But it doesn't help that I only stream like a day a week nowadays, so it's basically 10 billion years for me as well. Thank you for the 47-month resub. That is a lot of months. That's more months than I know how to count anyway. You're not allowed to watch this game? Oh, that's okay. That's fine. You can always just like... I was gonna say mute the game, but that's not... I mean like turn off the screen. Just don't look. Just don't look. Or I'll just run up and down this corridor and that's all the gameplay I'll do, and then you won't get spoiled for anything. There's crazy moist excellent for dry skin. It is, right? Also, how was he walking up those stairs like 2 steps at a time? But in a way that looked really awkward. Jesus Christ, Harold. Are you not aware that you can just do them 1 at a time, buddy? Why are you doing this, pal? Oh, I love running up and down the stairs animations. God, he looks like he's gonna fall down. Yeah, I love Nivea. I will sing Nivea's praises day and night. Nivea wouldn't even have to sponsor me to get me to say something good about them. In fact, Nivea could take away my money, and they in fact do, and I would still say nice things. Okay, so... I have to trigger something happening, I think. I think I need to just go find something to do, so I need to go back and figure out what I haven't interacted with. What language is this? I do not like the look of these people. I'm leaving, I'm getting out of here. No more TV for you, Harold. The TV scares me. And therefore you're not allowed it. The universe doesn't want you to... Oh, yeah, like you caught half a stream of it. God, for a second I thought you meant like you wanted to play it so you didn't want any spoilers. And I was like, sorry for the spoilers that sometimes you run around and the screen kind of lags. But yeah, I think you've caught half a stream. I can barely even summarize.
Hello, Moreau.
What has happened.
Hello, my boy.
Other than the fact that when you interact with Moreau, at the minute she's kind of nice. Like, everything up until now, most of the time, people spend all of their time being really fucking mean to Harold. But now Harold goes over to Moreau and says hello, and she says, hello, my boy, and it's really sweet. Like, it almost brings a tear to my eye. Maybe this is how I'll find something to do.
Okay. Time to see what all this is
Oh, yeah.
about. Oh, the top one is addressed to
Yeah,
you.
so, you know the postman guy,
Harold.
Buddy? He
If you're
died.
reading this, then
He just passed away of old
it's because
age, you
I'm not
know,
around
and
to tell you
it
myself.
was done very sweetly, but
These
also
are the
just kind of out of
remaining
nowhere.
I
At like the end of
wonder what
the
the
beginning of
recipient
this
think
chapter,
if you
the
delivered
game's
them
like,
after
hey, by the
all
way,
this
Harold, we have
time.
some news for you. Buddy's
Of course,
gone now,
you
and
may have
it's
to read
really
them in order to
jarring.
figure out who that recipient is. As you can see, the addresses or names on the
Okay.
envelopes were damaged or obscured somehow. And don't worry about getting into trouble.
Oh, I get into trouble all
According
of
to
the time.
Paragraph 18.5 of the All-Water Delivery Handbook, in the event that the senior all-water post official,
Okay.
that was me, is incapacitated.
Incapacitated
they
is a
may
really gentle way
designate
to
a
say
junior as
deceased, but
delivery
okay.
proxy. I hereby designate.
Yay! I've been
By
given
the
a
way,
second
you can deliver them
unpaid
in the same
job.
order they're arranged in the
On
box.
top of my
I took
first
the liberty of
unpaid job.
organising them for
Hey, at
maximum
least this
transit
second
efficiency.
unpaid job, my boss can't
Hope
be
you enjoyed this
passive
little taste
aggressive
of what
to
I had
me,
so much fun
like
doing.
Moreau, because
Now
in my
get
second
those
job,
knees
my
up
boss
high and
is
deliver
dead.
some joy. Your distant pal,
Oh God.
Buddy.
You know, I know that Buddy probably knew that he was approaching death, but like all of the post-death Buddy content
Let's see.
bottles down to Buddy being like, if I'm not around, I want you to carry on my legacy, and I don't know, it all just feels a little bleak. But okay, so that was my task. I ran around this entire goddamn ship looking for my job, and it was literally in my basement bedroom the whole time. I feel normal about that. Got home a couple hours ago? Are you doing good? Are you not a little, like, post-holiday sleepy? I know I get post-holiday sleepy. I want, like, a full day in bed after a holiday, even if I spent most of the holiday lying down. Right, time to give Moreau a letter. Don't know
Professor,
why we
I've got a
stepped
bit
so
of
far
mail
back
for
for
you.
that, but okay.
Thanks. Just put it over there with the rest.
This one is kind of different.
And how do you know that exactly?
Because I've
I'm
read it.
delivering
I've
it
read
for
the
Buddy.
whole thing.
It's from Cyrus, from a long time ago.
What? Give it here. Let me see.
To whom it may
It
concern.
may concern.
Oh, I
That's
wanted to
you,
read this.
I'm writing to formally
This is the first
oppose
time in
your
a video
newly
game that I've been
proposed
actively mad that
archiving
they've given me
protocol.
voice acting.
The archiving
I
code
wanted to
has
read this
operated
out loud
perfectly
at
well
too fast
for
a speed
months
to process
using
it,
the undocumented
skipping
indexing
words,
protocol.
and
Implementing
talking
a
with
new
no
one now will
intonation.
set back our archiving
You tell me I
efforts
have to listen to a
considerably
talented
while we
voice
adapt to
actor
the new
read
system
it out
and
loud?
re-index
I'm not going
the
to pay
existing
attention to that.
archives. Furthermore, I'm afraid if you continue to suspend working with the existing index,
God, this is such an
in a
asshole letter.
misguided
Would you like to see what a giant tote bag does to a mildly sunburnt shoulder?
sunburned
I imagine it rips it to shreds. So yes, please, I'd like to see. But yeah, I imagine it strips the skin down to the bone. I feel like a tote bag does that to my shoulder even if it's like perfectly fresh and
and
unburned.
returning once again to our concurrent archiving
This does
efforts.
sound like a very old letter.
Cordially yours, Cyrus.
Oi. That's what he thought. And he must have assumed I'd snubbed him at the time.
Surely he doesn't still remember.
Is this why Cyrus and
Yeah,
Moreau have
either
like a
way.
slightly iffy relationship?
Can you
Is because
believe how
one
long we've been
time
carrying on this
she
little
didn't
grudge?
respond to his letter?
Oy vey. We're still acting like kids.
Fair enough, actually. Fair enough.
You're not that.
Is your
bad.
wife dead?
So far about
Thanks,
this
Harold.
SH.
I mean,
Hi!
the thing is this.
Hi,
It
Toxic.
helped me realize it's time to put aside our
I
differences.
couldn't answer you that.
Took
I know
eye
what's
to
so
eye. Maybe
shh
that's
about
why
this
we
Phi,
achieved so much together.
but I couldn't tell you what's so Phi about this shh.
You and Cyrus are a great team.
I think that's a
Protocol
question
was
for
inefficient, though.
the philosophers and
See you in a bit.
scientists of our time, of which I am neither of those things. I am certainly not a scientist, so don't ask me any science questions, or I'll get mad and yell at you. Okay, I want to look at my treat. I want to look at a picture of what a tote bag does to skin that's sunburnt. Oh my god, I was ready for it to look like violent, but Jesus. That's rough. I haven't had sunburn in ages, mainly because there's no sun in the UK. The sun simply doesn't shine upon this land. As it shouldn't. Also, I enjoyed that I could recognize, from the top. I hope I'm right anyway and I'm not insane. But like, so this is half a picture of a really sunburned shoulder that looks like ripped raw from a tote bag, and it's half a picture of the bottom of a very specific Yuri on Ice poster, which I recognized on sight. But there's nothing identifying in it. It's literally like a bit of a car and an arm, and I am 99% confident that's a Yuri on Ice poster. You only slept for like 2 hours because of the sun itchies? You're so tired? How's the... Are you functioning exclusively on caffeine and sugar? I get that. I had a driving lesson this morning, and I didn't have time to have a coffee before my driving lesson. And when I got back from my driving lesson, I was immediately pulled into a 2.5-hour work call, which was fine. And it meant that I couldn't have a coffee until about 1 p.m, and I felt like I was dying. It might have also been the 2.5-hour work call that was doing that to me. It was one of those two things, perhaps even both. Toxic redeemed piss on screen celebration. What were those? Toxic, what is this? What are you redeeming? I don't get a notification about this. Hold on, let me open my channel. Hey, can someone do that again? I want to know what happens. Please, can someone redeem a piss on screen celebration? This is a power you shouldn't have. Yeah, what is it? What is it, Toxic? Because it's not showing up on Streamlabs. I don't think it is anyway. You shouldn't have this power. What is the power? Hold on. I've got my stream up on the side. Toxic, how are you making that happen? What is that? What is that? Can I redeem that? Hold on. Wait, I can do this? I've been able to do this the whole time. It's bits, not marshmallows. It's bits? Oh, in that case, thank you very much for the bits. I didn't even notice. I think, in fact... So now you have me briefly panicked that I'd use bits. But no, I'm allowed to do that for free because it's my channel. So I just spent no money on that. So I can do it whenever. Hey, you say that it's bits, not marshmallows. You know what's interesting, Toxic? Is that, in theory, if I can do it for free, if you wanted an on-screen celebration of one of my emotes anyway, if I made a channel point marshmallows reward, that I have to trigger that, well then I suppose I would have to. And I'd probably make it expensive, admittedly, but it would also be free and would have only cost you the time you have alive on this planet. So, which is more important to you? Spending your time alive, investing in the ability to make this happen. Yeah, what's more important to you? Investing your time alive on your planet to make this happen, or your money? I'm so behind on Twitch chat now. This is a very shiny new object. Thank you. It is my Honobomdo Babomdo Splendor Day. How did you know? I didn't think this was in a public calendar. Also, it is a very specific You're Nice poster. It is very iconic to me. You know, somewhere I have a Sailor Moon poster, like a big Sailor Moon poster that I used to have up on my wall, and I wish I still did. First, I'm gonna have to be awake and nothing else relatable. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I thought I was tired, but now that I know that I can for free make images pop up on stream, I feel very awake. Got your Wi-Fi hates functioning the joys. Oh no. Your Wi-Fi's had a bit of a time off. Your Wi-Fi's had like a week off. It'll get back into it. Also, hello Corvus, hello! And hello Johan! How's Harold doing after subjecting his new friends to imperialism? Is he well? He's better than he deserves to be, frankly, Johan. Yeah, so a quick catch up for anyone that hasn't been involved in the game for a while. TLDR, Harold found alien fish and went to their hometown, which was basically a beautiful, untouched underground nature cavern. Harold then returned home, got out of a tube. In fact, let me show you. Let me bring up the game so I can show you. Harold, they were keeping this secret from the government, by the way. So Harold gets back. He climbs out of this hole in the wall on the left, like this one right here. He climbs out of that, and basically where Harold is stood, there is a member of the government that he's trying to hide this from. And Harold climbs out of that tunnel, looks at Moreau, who is about where she currently is, and goes, Moreau, the alien civilization we're hiding from the government was amazing, and I know how to get to it. You know, like a fucking idiot. He basically does that, and then it triggers a montage where you watch the all-water corporations set up tourism in this beautiful fish city. But he seems fine. Thankfully, Harold is okay. Thankfully, Harold is happy. I think if the fish people killed all of us, that would be okay, actually. If you did that, I'd have to find another way to give you money. I could just give, like, 10 subs or something. Is that anything? Hey, actually, I'll take the on-screen celebrations. I appreciate those. Or, alternatively, Toxic, you could pay me with the marshmallow points to make me have to do that, and then I also have to press more buttons. And I thought the whole fun of all of the point rewards and bits was making me press buttons. Can I make Midna show up on screen? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll give you these first ones for free. Honestly, just ask, and I'll make a pop up on screen. Wi-Fi so EP just like me for real. Yeah, there she is! There she is! I don't know how bad the delay is between me pressing it and seeing it and it actually showing up. Oh, hold on. Let me try and connect to Nightbot again. Let's see. What's wrong with you, Nightbot? That's the problem. It's automatically tried to attach me to the wrong Twitch account. Nightbot should be fixed now. What if there was a command that made Miller press the on-screen celebration button? Okay. Okay, what if we had, just for tonight, a special command that made me press the button? Let me log in. Okay, I'm having a lot of trouble logging into Nightbot, unfortunately. It doesn't need to be a command, this is legally a joke. Hey, I would make it a thing. If not for the fact that currently when I try to log into Nightbot, I'm literally getting a grey screen. Hold on. Hold on. Let's try this a different way. Ah! Yeah, it's just redirecting me to a grey screen. I might have to try and log in slightly differently later. What was our fish boyfriend called? Got his name? His name is Wii-U. So yeah, so the fish person that we discovered, his name is Wii-U, and Harold and Wii-U are in love. This is not negotiable. This is simply the way it is. I can give you a Bingus cam. In fact, I can do you double that. I can do Bingus cam, and I can give you an on-screen Bingus. There you go. Twitch doesn't know what it's done giving me this for free. It has no clue. Hey, well, if I can get this working, I'll make it a command for today. But if I can't, I think I'm gonna make a point reward that is to trigger this, because I can do it for free, and as long as I can do it for free, I'm gonna do the shit out of it for free. Because this feels like the kind of thing that Twitch will steadily understand. I feel like eventually Twitch will understand that I can set up a point reward where I use my free powers to do this, and I feel like they'll take it away. So for now, you paid in Mellows. I'll try and figure out what cost I'll make it. But actually, on-screen emote might be the first thing that helps with the point backlog. It might actually make you all spend your channel points for once. It might mean that we don't have to eat the rich, because the rich will eat themselves. Right. Let's play the video game. It's okay, hold on, don't worry, Trash, because... You know, the main problem is just that I don't personally know how to make commands outside of the Nightbot UI. Trash, if you don't mind making a command, instead of me having to learn a new skill, if you don't mind making a command, can you make a command that is... that I have to it can be like mellow emoji, and I have to do a on-screen emotes. Mellow mote. I forgot emotes for a second. I aged 20 years. Melomoji, Melomote, I don't mind. One of the two is great. I appreciate you doing the skill so I don't have to learn. And yeah, I'll just leave my stream up in the background so I can be ready to do this at a moment's notice until it becomes too much. Okay. Awesome. Who am I taking letters to now? Pick up the next letter. This is optional. I truly don't know what I have to do at this point. I guess I'll just pick up letters until I get bored. Take them to someone.
Let's see.
I hope all of these letters coincidentally need to be given to people that I know. That would be helpful. Bingus has been restored. Bingus is back! Zoya. Oh, I know where Zoya is. Zoya is the person that works at the games arcade. We can go do that. There's no harm in the doing of that. Right. Look at him run. Oh, Scrallibut. Oh, fishibut. Off you go. Your jaunty little jog. Oh, I forgot to clip Harold disappearing into the void. Hold on.
Travel in style.
I'm gonna do that right now. Now is definitely the time to do that. Where are my videos? I'm real sorry that today's stream is a little weird. Wait, when did Harold disappear into the void? When was that? Please, don't stream another video. Make the silly emotes. That's pop my screen like fireflies on a warm summer night. That's beautiful. No! There was an error! That's less beautiful. Okay, maybe I won't do this now. I don't need to do it now. I'll do it later. Right, later I will go do that clip. For now, I will video games. Could you do the next 2 minutes of stream in Shrimp's voice from Smiling Friends? The shrimp that talks like a high-pitched British geezer? Oh, Jesus, this game hates loading at pace. Oh, can I even do that? It's like, okay, so it's like nasally and kinda... It's like nasally and... No, I've got it. It's like nasally and stilted. It's like deeper and nasally and... No, I'm losing it. I had it, Corvus. I had it. It was there in my head, I promise. It was there in my brain and it just didn't make its way out. Harold is the void? True. Void of a man. Beige curtain of a bloke.
Hey, Rafi.
It could be... I think
you up to
Nightbot
today?
is connected to the
That's
channel, but I think
very
Nightbot
busy.
is really struggling
Too
to
busy to
do
chit-chat.
anything at the minute. Wait, this is not Zoya. I don't know who Zoya is. Okay, who is Zoya? Who the fuck is Zoya? Zoya's a kid, I think. And the kid is probably in school. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to deliver letters. I'm gonna Google what I have to do next. Walkthrough, there we go. Are we in chapter 3 even still? Three to 3.5. Oops, I got spoiled. Fun. Submarine. Okay, so I'm in chapter 4. Okay. So what do I have to do at the beginning of chapter 4? Go to bed. Okay. Okay, I figured out what I have to do. It was easy the whole time. Right. Oh, this page curtain of a man. So it's adding quotes. So it'll add quotes, it just won't, like, make new commands. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll try Nightbot again in a moment. I'm really not sure why it's not working. It's letting me log in and authorize. It just then is kind of redirecting to a completely empty page.
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason. Just
Which is a
contact
bit
the nearest
annoying, but I'll live. Right.
and all water will make it up.
Let's go to the Flumelem. For those of you that haven't seen much of this game, or have seen a bit of this game but way earlier, this is gonna be really weird for you people. You people are gonna find this zone, a little quirky. I am being a bit silly today. I am a little... Sorry, I'll stop. You're right, you're right, you're right. This is serious. This is serious. I need to be as serious as possible. There is absolutely nothing funny or goofy or silly or ridiculous about anything I'm doing or seeing right now, including the guy selling hot dogs in the magical fish people cave. Normal,
Harold.
real and
Hey,
normal.
Warren.
It's brilliant. The tourists are loving
And he
water
sells
wieners.
water
And the
wieners,
Flumelem
super
have started to
normal.
Introduce me to some wowzer new ingredients they have here.
What do they
I
have?
knew you'd be a hit.
And
Oh yeah, I
just
made this guy
think,
come
might
sell
never
his
have come
hot
if I
dogs in
hadn't
the
had
cave
idea while I
because
was serving
Harold's
you.
ex-girlfriend wanted
Yes,
to sell
that was a
cupcakes
real
in the
coincidence.
building. So we made them do a swap. There's also just this random snail that walks around that I think is a SpongeBob reference. I may or may not be correct. Send me a text about it later if you want. I should definitely try and remember to add it. Hopefully I remember. Admittedly, you're very right that my ability to remember to do things post-stream is not fantastic, but given that I also need to make a clip of when I fell into the void the other week, I think I'll remember. I think I will. Anyway, there's also this pit.
Kids, concentrate, please.
There's this big pit. Wait, can I walk into it? Oh, there's this
Look,
big
if you
pit
don't
and we
wanna
want to
help, you can
investigate
go
it or
right back to
whatever.
school and do your normal.
And apparently all the children just sit right near the pit and are
okay,
trusted not to
yes.
fall in.
Kids, don't let me down. Harold, let's go. Lots to do.
Okay.
Gotta do it. Harold,
Yes. What?
Why are we
There's
going
much
at
to
such
be
speed?
done.
Tell me what to
the
do.
workstation is
Stop
going to need a
being
depth
so
gauge. We'll
passive-aggressive
probably
to
need tubing of
me.
various sorts,
Probably
sonar
should have made
for
the clip at the moment already.
And of
You
course,
probably
the
did,
thermometer.
Corvus.
We'll need
You're
a
you're much
thermometer,
better at making
naturally.
clips
And
than
we'll need the
me.
computer components to tie it all together.
I forget a
You want
lot.
me to find all of that?
I made a couple for Resident Evil that I
No,
wanted
don't
to
be
keep,
silly.
but that was
I'm
kind
not
of
a
it.
monster. I've got the kids helping. It's all under control.
Oh.
Yeah, science
So
being
is there
done by
anything
this
I can
person
do?
and like 4
Gee,
kids.
I
Very
mean,
sensible. How about I join in? Guy with one
I
full-time
guess you
job
could
as like
help
a
me plug in the cables.
caretaker and one
Let me take a
part-time
look.
job as a
Hey, are you
dead
working
man's
back there?
mailman
I'm
man.
watching, you know. I've got eyes in the back of my head.
I'm honestly amazed that Harold had a girlfriend in the first place. Yeah, he, you know, more than anything, he just doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would, like, want to. That's the main thing, is I can't imagine Harold Halibut having left his shell for any amount of time to, like, request that a person go out with him.
Hey, there's one done.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
I love puzzle matching.
That makes 2.
I love shapes and colors. I love them so much.
All good so far?
I don't know why she needed my help. You know, sometimes I feel like the people of Fedora are just entertaining me. Wouldn't even let me add the command in Discord. Yeah, I think there might be something wrong with Nightbot at the minute. It's okay, we'll live. Until then, within reason, if anyone wants to see an emote like pop up on screen, and it doesn't even have to be my emote, I also have access to just like, I guess, general normal emotes. What else do I have? Yeah, I have access to just like global emotes. Oh, so for example, I can do this. Yippee! If anyone wants emotes within reason, let me know for today and today only. And then I'm gonna make it cost fictional money. Yippee! Yeah! Okay. Right. So, I think this one goes here.
Thanks, Harold. You're saving my back.
This is round. There's no room for round. Well, where does this go then?
Sorry, Bridget. One of the cables
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
seem to fit
It
properly.
actually doesn't fit. I thought I was stupid.
Hey, Harold. Don't mind me.
I wish I could make that one big.
Anyway,
Hold
what does
on.
that
Let's
mean
double
for us,
check. Can I?
It means we're missing an adapter.
It means my inventory is inaccurate. Tommy, I really hope the adapter wasn't in that last lot of stuff you made me throw away.
Bridge, I didn't make you
It won't
throw
let me do
anything
that.
away.
But does it let
I
me?
just gently suggested you might want to rationalize.
Yes, but I'm not going to feel very rational if we can't
Hmm.
find it because of your gentle suggestion.
Look, I'm sure it's still lying around somewhere in the energy harvest.
I can't make
could
that
you check there
emote
for
big.
me,
That's
please?
so upsetting. I think
swear
the
I popped everything
on-screen
up, so it's our
celebration
best
doesn't
bet.
work for
Sure.
animated
I'll head
ones,
over.
which is a real
Positive
disappointment.
attitude. Love it.
Because I would have loved to
Oh, while
see
you're there, actually, we've
20
been having
little
some connection
Catbus
issues with
Vor
the data
images pop up
transfers.
on the screen.
Packet loss and the like. Could you look into setting up a better connection?
I can try. It's not
What is
really my
Hal's
area
area of
Where's
expertise?
that positive attitude?
Because he seems to just kind of do like random busy
Hmm,
work.
Maybe you're right. Perhaps
I
you
just
could get
talked to
Rafi
Rafi!
involved?
I'll ask.
I just
I'll
talked
let
to
you know
them!
ASAP.
Because I thought they were someone else, admittedly, but I still talk to
See you,
them.
Tommy.
Laters.
I have to go talk to them again? But they hate me. They hate interacting with me. They hate me so much. Okay. Find the missing adapter, and I think that is... It's probably one in the energy harvest. Okay. So energy harvest and games arcade. Thank goodness that the one person who... Oh, God. He scared me. He scared me real bad. Can I, like, push him? No. I can barely even run faster than him. I'm gonna beat him to the tube, though. Enjoy waiting for your turn, pal. Enjoy waiting in the queue like a loser. Right.
Destination selected.
Is he gonna just walk into it anyway?
And a fantastic day.
Oh no, he actually does wait. That's silly. That's good to know. Sometimes I feel like this game has a moment where I would believe that a person would walk into a tube that is taken during an animation. So I'm glad that it didn't work.
With us again soon.
Right, let's go to Agora Arcades.
Destination determined. Now,
So make Midna big? I can make Midna big, hold on. I'm gonna give you a big Midna. There you go. There she is! Hey, this is actually a very fun way to actually get like a good size look at some emotes.
thank you on behalf of the All-Water
Once again, a very lovely, beautiful, well-designed Midna that happened to have been designed by Corvus. Corvus made that? Corvus drew that? Which is why that when you gigantify Midna, what you see is a very lovely Midna design. If you gigantify Melima 5 cake, it's a little less impressive. Because I made that one. That one was all me. I took a picture of a cake I'd made, and I traced over it. It's cute in its own way, but I just think the Midna is gorgeous. I love the Midna so much. The cake is stupid in a fun way. I'll give myself that, but I just think Midna is lovely. I love that little thing, that little gremlin. Bring her back. Me when they announced a new Zelda game, a new 2D Zelda game. It was 2D, right? Well, it was more of like a top-down, I guess, in the direct, but they don't announce the Twilight Princess remake slash remaster that literally everyone
Have you
wanted.
got a minute?
Probably.
And nobody minds because they're getting a new Zelda game.
I have a favor to ask you.
You've learned to make Twitch Mates a little
We
less
need a
detailed,
better
though.
connection
Yeah, because
to
you can get
the
away with it.
workstation.
Cool.
It's really important.
Other than literally right
Yeah.
now, where
We're trying
it
to
turns
mount an
out you can
expedition
make
into
them
the cloud.
slightly bigger.
Sounds fun.
You are only
but
ever seeing an
not
emote at
for
like
me.
this size.
I know it sounds difficult,
Tiny.
but it'd really be a big help to everyone.
I like your detailed
No,
emotes
it'll
though.
just be like last time.
What
I
was the
like
last
my
time?
detailed Midna.
Oh, he didn't tell you.
Who tell me what?
Slippy. He asked me
Oh,
to help him
that
with this
bastard.
machine.
And?
I helped.
I'm gonna
Things don't
help
work fast
Slippy
enough.
go on a little tumble, if you know what I mean.
Shouted.
I might take a
So now I don't
slip
do it
down
for
the
help.
stairs with
Oh,
Slippy, if you know
I'm
what I
sorry.
mean.
It really won't be
I'm
like that with
implying that
Richard,
I'm
though.
gonna push
And-
Slippy down the
happy here.
stairs, is what
Got my
I'm
cabinets
saying.
and tunes.
I
Sorry.
do, I miss her. I really liked playing Twilight Princess.
See
Yes,
you, Rafi.
sometimes it got me a little tilted. Okay? But so does every game in existence.
Harold.
Hey, Felix.
Okay, so this
What's
is
up?
Felix. So who the fuck is
Password
Zoya?
is Flatfish.
The password what?
Don't.
They've given me the password to the secret room.
Tell anyone what? Late for what? Where?
It's the secret
Felix.
society of children. It's the secret child society. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna go there right now. If only I remember where it is specifically. I miss my Midna Tales. I miss her a lot. You know, I bought, they're with Party at the minute, because we technically share them, but I was at a con a while back, and I bought, like, a sticker sheet, of specifically Eggman from, Snapcube Dubs quotes, so that I have a little sticker of Eggman saying, I miss my wife Tails, I miss her a lot. The issue with stickers is I don't know what to put them on. I've never been like a put stickers on like a laptop kind of person. And even if I was, what am I gonna do? Put it on my work laptop? Just have I miss my wife Tails, I miss her a lot, like front and center on my work laptop? Admittedly, yes, I should do that. You make a really good point.
Location
And I 100% should do it, but I haven't.
or water.
Full direct, why would it be while you're on the plane? Hey, it was also during, if it helps, I was planning to watch it, because it was like 3 till 3:45 in the UK. That happened to coincide with quite a serious, like, work call. It was really interesting, and I'm glad I attended that, but it did coincide with the direct, so. Okay, I've had a proper wash. I can leave now. Ooh, contaminant detected? Ah, better wash off some more. There we go. It was a great time. I love Twilight Princess. I love it, and it never made me stressed. Not even once, not even a little bit, not even at all. Right, Slippy, I need shit from you, I think. I think you're getting in my way,
Harold,
bucko.
boy, come here.
How's it going, Slippy?
Good, good.
You know,
Nearly
Harold
done.
Halibut truly is an angel, because if I were him, and I was stood in front of, Slippy,
Harold, I'm sorry, but does it look like I have time to be
Slippy
looking for
Slipperton,
adapters?
I think I would
Suppose not.
not be able to
I
hold
could
back
do with
the
some help.
anger.
Oh,
I think I
need
would
to
put
finish
him
hooking up
down.
these tubes for some tests.
right.
Am I gonna have to
So,
do
Are you
something?
going to help me or just stand and watch me suffer?
I really need to be.
Ha 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 ha.
Sorry, Slippy.
Oh, the immediate
Fine,
joy
I'll
of
do it
telling
myself,
Slippy to
as
go
always.
fuck
But you
himself.
know, it's the good of the fedora. You're really
You're
turning
too
your back
indecisive to
on.
put stickers on anything. Exactly. If I keep them on the sticker sheet, I always get to have them potentially on something. If I put them on something and I change my mind, I've lost it forever. Filter Frankie? I know about the missing part and I just might be able to help. Meet me at the filter station. Come alone. Tell no one. Bring snacks. Okay. I have quite a few main tasks now. Right. Right, okay. Okay, so I want to go to the filter. I also want to go to the, like, secret little door. If I can remember where the secret little door is, that might be part of the trouble. No, I'm leaving. Right, let's go. I have a feeling that it's not in any of these. I have a feeling it's through a different tube.
People every day.
You absolutely should. I should. I should. I think that's all I've got of that. And then I also have, hold on, I've attached it to something, so this is going to be slightly harder to share. But I also have, I have a little Jill. I have a little Jill Valentine. And I also have an Eri from Yakuza 7. So specifically at the con I was at, there wasn't a lot of Yakuza stuff in general, particularly Yakuza. Well, you know, there was a good amount of Yakuza 7 stuff, considering that's the only game that and Zero are the only games I've played. But Eri is basically like I guess like an optional character in 7, and she doesn't show up in any later games, and basically I think the person that like plays her won like a competition to be in the game. So she never is in any cutscenes because she's completely optional, and it's that kind of I guess it's fairly common in like an RPG, I guess, where in cutscenes it'll go from like a turn-based combat where Eri is there and doing all the fucking work, and then it'll go to the cutscene and like she's just missing. And also in the English dub, there's like a few specific voice lines that she has that I adore, like repetitive ones, I guess, sort of just like standard shit that she says when she has a level up, or when she's like, when it's her turn in combat, and she goes, "I have secrets too," and there's something so perfectly delightful about a character who is never in any of the cutscenes, who feasibly doesn't matter to the story, being like, "I have secrets too!" So I had a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with Eri. I hate her. She's so annoying. She's so useless. But she's also really busted in Yakuza 7. Like, she does so much damage, and all she does is say, "And I have secrets too," and occasionally, "I'm getting stronger!" So I love her a lot. So seeing that there was a little Eri keychain made me very happy, and I had to buy her. And the tiny Jill is also lovely. The tiny Jill, I was struggling to pick between. They were selling like quite a few Resident Evil like keychains, and they had a Jill, they had a Leon, and they had an Ashley. And I was really struggling to pick between whether I wanted Jill or like Leon even, or particularly Ashley. And I think genuinely the thing that made the difference is that it was the original game designs for all three of those characters. And I think I care more about Jill's original design than I do about Ashley's. And which is crazy, because it's not even that different from the remake.
What's the password?
What's the password?
Flatfish?
Bad luck, no dice.
Wait.
But that's what I was told.
But Felix told me.
What? I'm the password setter for today. I made it Flatfish just this morning.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Just let him in.
It is. It's all the kids.
Do that. It's protocol.
Okay,
the underground, like, revolutionary society is literally the fish people. The children. The fish people.
So what's the
She's so
password?
flat. She's a Jill sandwich. She is. She's my little Jill sandwich.
Just messing with you.
I don't often have, like, well, I think there was a time in my life where I got a lot of merch for the things I like. And that was when I was about 15, 16. And then since then, I don't really get any merch for anything. So I'm really glad that I was convinced to get Eri and Jill. I have them basically on my bookshelf. They're attached to that that little pencil holder, so that they can sort of dangle on the side.
As old or as tall as you, but we know what we're doing.
Wow. Is this all of you?
Pretty much.
God, they're adorable.
You're the first older member we've invited.
Well then.
Yay! Harold Halibut, honorary 12-year-old.
We're an anarcho-syndicist hacktivism collective.
Oh.
They're all so much smarter than Harold.
Anyway, how can I help?
Well, whatever you do, just bear in mind it'll probably go unnoticed.
Yava, what are you saying? That's no way to motivate the new blood.
I'm just saying, that time in the toilet cubicle, I was there
That's
for
so
hours
cute.
and no one ever...
Wait.
I could have gotten spent all my money so
Hey,
bad.
hey,
You should.
everyone,
It's
can
very
we get back
satisfying.
on track, please?
Even then, I think I probably spent the exact same amount of money on, well, one of those keychains cost me about the same amount of money that I spent on food. So, that's where the majority of my money goes on a con. I think Party spent closer to like, well, at the very least, Party got a very, very good, very well-made Yakuza plush that was about 60 quid.
Too long have we been
Our time is what?
Yet no wiser of the fedora. Yeah. So let's watch back the footage Harold helped us record. Everyone shush. Look,
This is the important part,
Okay.
Harold.
Are the children uncovering a secret plot?
Now, enhance.
Zoom and enhance!
And begin the image. Zoom in.
The child on the right is like 4.
Is
I don't
that?
know, most of these kids feel 12.
It's not very precise, is it?
Oh, are you talking about the really tiny little girl? Yeah, the blonde on the left there? Yeah, that's like a baby. I would believe you, Corvus, if you said that in game lore that is like a 6-month-old.
How do you know the watch on the shelf isn't just broken or something?
Ha! We thought of that at first. But look at this. See? This one also shows a different time. It must be this watch she's looking for.
Why do you even have that?
My grandfather.
So she's
gave it to
looking,
me.
she collects
He hung on to it
watches?
during the big watch exchange. He used to say, "What's mine is mine. Ain't no corporation gonna take it away from me, whether they all, part, or no water."
Okay.
And here we have. Yeah, we really don't know what this bit means.
But surely it has something to do with the whole conspiracy. We've been
Hell yeah,
hacked.
Grandpa, hell yeah.
They've been pulling
Grandpa
the
who
wool over
fucking
everyone's
hates
eyes
corporation.
Well, now.
Grandpa that
let's
despises
not-
corporations so much that he passes on an heirloom to a child.
We were cool. Don't side with the man.
I hate the
This
man.
betrayal for the greater good of the station. If we can uncover their motives too.
Sorry, I was not paying attention. Is the betrayal literally just that they like
First they'll steal time.
have stolen all of the watches?
And then, well, I think they're planning something at night. And they need more secret time to finish their dastardly plan.
Or maybe they're just.
Enough theories. Look, here's
I
the
truly
plan.
don't understand what's
We'll
going
split up
on.
into 3 groups.
This
Due to
child's
Evolve's
clearly the
relationship
ringleader,
with Captain
though.
Zoya, it shouldn't be
Oh,
an issue
that's
to get him.
Zoya!
Corey and Eve, you'll
Zoya
go to
is the
captain's cockpit and take care of
captain.
getting him on side.
Thank you, kid. I have a letter for that guy, and I'd forgotten who he
Put
was.
out a diversionary message over the PA. We should get him to say that there's a giant meteoroid heading our way.
That's a hell of a lie.
An underwater one. Yeah. I'll leave the detail to you two. The key is to get Miss CEO Busy Chops out of her office.
Okay.
Felix, you'll
Dash in, grab the package, slip past the...
Felix? No, you'll be holding the secretary's door with Harold to stop him from getting involved.
Me? I don't know if I should get involved.
Oh,
The
you
only
definitely
Coleman.
should.
You're stronger than us. It's a key part
You're
of the
like
plan.
at least 2 foot
Don't
taller
betray
than
us
all
now,
of us.
Lise, you wait in front of the door to Castle Chop's office.
This is the
When
3-year-old.
she steps out, do your "Where are my parents?" routine. I'll hide behind the plant by the
Oh
door
my god, that's
and slide
such a
through like
young
cool
child,
gust of
Jesus
wind while she's
Christ.
distracted by your cute misery.
Yay! I haven't had a good tantrum in ages.
Everyone clear?
That's very distractingly an adult woman.
Roger.
She
but
scares me. She scares
this will
me.
work.
I would say all of these children are adorable in a scrappy
I
way.
probably better not have.
They're like adorable orphans. None of them are orphans, but they are adorable orphans. Except for Lise, the little blonde one, who makes me feel anxious for even existing.
Bir zafer sabahı erkenden karşılaştık düşmanla. Bir zafer sabahı erkenden karşılaştık düşmanla. Aldın beni yoldaşları.
What the fuck?
Bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Alın beni de yanınıza. Duyuyorum ölümü. Alın beni
This is
de
delightful.
yanınıza. Duyuyorum ölümü.
Okay, tube time.
That was
Everyone ready?
There's
delightful.
been a hitch.
Yeah, Yava's ticket doesn't work.
Why does this game occasionally just bust out such fun music for no reason?
There's no point in standing around blaming people. Wait, who's blaming me? It's not my fault. As I was saying, let's focus on solution. Felix?
Well, we could,
Felix loves going through the vents. Felix is 100% of the time down bad for those vents.
passing adult.
I hope you're not expecting me to help with that.
I'll help you kids infiltrate the CEO's office, but I won't for even a second steal from an adult.
Long day of joint studying.
Studying for what? Okay, look, Gunter. We weren't studying. And we need your help.
Ooh, trickery. Plans afoot.
Oh, Gunter is fun.
Gunter, are you gonna help us or not?
Well, what is it that you need?
Well,
Also, Gunter is 100% voiced by the person that voices Moreau, I'm calling it. I think this game actually has about 4 voice actors and they're all just very talented.
course. Here you are.
Thanks, Gunter.
So, where are we going?
Not we. I mean, we.
Aww.
Not you.
Gunter just wants to get involved.
Oh, yes.
Let them.
And when was this nefarious?
Let them join
ruse
in.
concocted?
I want a helping hand.
It all started a few weeks ago, in
Just
class.
liking the sleepies just did.
Detention.
Hey,
Yeah,
no worries.
we had detention.
Also, with Harold Halibut being so story based, I feel like sometimes I'm lurking when I play this game.
You came to the pharmacy, remember?
Ah, that's right. How's it all going?
Very good. I'm developing quite the.
I love Gunter. I'm a real big fan of Gunter. I love how tiny they are.
Secure. Plan.
I love how for a second when they stepped out of that corridor, I was like, oh, another one of the kids. And then I realized that I'm just an idiot.
And my ticket? Oh.
Gunter is stranded here now. What the fuck is this song? I love it. I'm so into it.
All water. We get you where you're going.
This is what I mean. Like, how am I not supposed to kind of just lurk when
Okay. The light
when the story's kind of fun? It's kind of giving.
Come on.
I will say, I've said it before and I'll say it a billion times. Games which are essentially glorified storybooks with mechanics are kind of hard to stream. Because I think I find sometimes I get a little distracted by either the fact that I want to talk over the game or by the fact that I don't want to talk at all and I just want to watch the game. So sometimes it's a little awkward trying to balance those two things. Like right now, I super just want to listen to this song. I'm so into it. I'm glad you found it, Corvus. I'm going to be listening to this later. They super wanted to lean into the Wes Anderson vibes with this scene, didn't they?
Mr. Captain at Large?
They fucking knew what they were doing with this scene.
You come in. Listen, Pug. We need you to make an announcement.
Sorry about my rude friend here.
Just moved to have plane horrors? Oh no, what are your plane horrors? Is this plane horrors genre of plane broke or plane horrors genre of like there was like the plane journey was loud and uncomfortable?
This is a matter of urgency. We've been sent by Moreau to inform you that the radio boy has picked up signals of a meteoroid heading straight for us.
A meteoroid? Underwater?
I feel like Zoya's gonna believe these asshole kids.
Sound likely. Why would she send you to?
Simply put, we can move fast and without alerting and panicking people. Why are they taking so long?
Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay, I'm just...
Oh my god. Yeah, they will believe him.
You know,
Why the fuck did Harold get involved in this? Harold is so amenable to peer pressure from children. And I kind of get it, actually. I think if a group of self-important, philosophically knowledgeable, anarchist children got me in a circle and said, hey, we trust you, but you have to do what we say now, I'd go, okay.
What's wrong?
I think I just activated the ship's flight controls.
What? Oh god. Oh, it's all gone a little wrong now, huh? Oh my god.
Office, and I'll hold him here. Go!
This could not have possibly gone worse. Things are on fire. The ship is trying to fly.
They do all show the same time. CEO Hasselchop, we hereby present our findings and let your conscience be the judge of their veracity.
What if Castletrop kills the children?
Open door policy, but I hardly think it extends to rambunctious children.
We're not kids.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I'd say only half of them are kids. The other half of them are babies.
Unless you'd like to be.
No. We're here to say we know your plans. Here is our theory. Deny it if you can.
They super don't have a solid theory. Jesus.
Get it over with then. I've got work to do.
We know we were onto something when we noticed Yava's watch wasn't slowing down, but didn't match up with the official time. So we made a secret recording of you in your office and realized how badly you wanted.
I think she just collects watches.
We're trying to recover the last piece of evidence that all water is trying to steal time.
Yeah, I think this is just a quirky, powerful, rich boss woman that really likes money and watches. Oh, it's Turkish fun!
Admirable panache. Just what do you suppose I'm doing with the stolen time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
Felix? I mean, how would that work?
Don't defend her, Harold. Maybe all you adults are in on it.
This is too cute. I'm sorry, I can't not pay attention to this right now.
What? How old are you?
Yeah, how old is he?
I'm in my 20s.
Give me a specific age! I have to know!
Really? But you're so grown-uppy.
Hey, I'm not...
I would have thought you were more my
Yeah, true. I also thought that he was really old.
Yes.
He is, he's in his 20s. More than that, Corvus, it's actually kind of implied that he's like young 20s, because Sunny, his ex, seems to be young 20s as well.
You children have totally misunderstood a fundamental principle.
The fundamental principle that I like storing shiny objects. I'm essentially a magpie with funny glasses.
Reason the following. The all-water tube system benefits the public. Everyone loves their individualized mobility and would never submit to having
Oh,
those
these
with
children are
different
gonna roast this corporate queen girl boss to shit.
Shortening daylight hours was the next option. But even if people would theoretically agree to that, they'd keep the same routines and use even more energy by keeping their own lights on. So we had to shorten their routines. A few seconds. Just a few minutes every few years.
Oh, so there really was a thing, and the thing is just that they've like been cutting down daytime to save on energy?
Slowly balancing the energy, people have a better work-life balance and are getting more sleep, thus being happier and healthier too. It's all in the name of making the ship and its citizens happy.
I hate to say it, I'm kind of on her side.
Choice at all times.
She knew that if she said that she was taking time away from people, then they'd complain, and as it is now, everyone gets more sleep and is happier.
You put it like that.
Cool.
So now you know the importance of being grown up. I'll be taking this.
Oh, no, but that is her grandfather's heirloom. I think you should give it back.
Now we know the truth. It will all come out.
Just try it.
First one is Bard, you were sat next to two strangers, the woman on your row was watching a kid's movie you've never seen anything of on her iPad without headphones, just really playing it out loud. Shout out to the guy she was with who had a cool head tattoo. You saw him open his phone and lock screen. It was a photo of his own head, based. That guy loved his head tattoo. He loved it deeply and dearly. Also, that's what you think, Trash. I like to think that that guy has, like, a partner or a sibling or someone that matters to him that got an identical head tattoo out of love and respect, and his lock screen is a photo of the person that has the identical head tattoo.
Sure, you're one of us now.
But I do have other things to do.
I think I know a certain but who freaks the stream who would know the language, though, who would recognize Turkish. I can also think of one. I'll try. I think I want to listen to that song later. It was very fun.
With Virgin Media.
Shut up. Yeah, it's definitely this song though.
Now that we're all here, we need to decide on our next course of
Let me
action.
add that to my
We've
watch
got
later.
To expose them. Whatever Castle Chop's explanation, people need to know.
Yeah, man. Let the people make their own minds up.
I don't know. I disagree with these children. I think if my day was being made shorter so I could sleep, as long as it meant that I had less work hours, I would also be happy.
Ever before. No. From what I've read about such matters, a small, well-placed anonymous suggestion is
Second is actually nauseating. Guy came down the aisle barefoot to the toilet, and when he walked past, he had toilet rolls stuck to his bare foot. What the fuck? Why do some people think that a plane is like a lawless place where you can do literally anything? Ooh.
Hello,
I would never walk barefoot on a plane. I barely like to walk barefoot in my own house.
Before I hand over to our all-water press secretary for the full details.
Oh, is there something wrong with Nightbot again?
I very much feel, agree, and or condone what he's about to tell you all. And I regret that it came to this. The following, which he'll follow up with now.
Thank you, Madam CEO.
There we go.
It's my duty to announce that the All Water Corporation owes you all an apology. Certain details of the past watch and clock replacement scheme have since been discovered to have not met with our rigorous all-water...
Oh, the bastards at All Water. They're putting out a press release before we can say anything.
Mistakes, which were mistakes at the time on our end, but that no one probably noticed.
And they're doing it by saying corporate bullshit apology, where they say, we maybe made a mistake, but actually it wasn't that bad, and we're sorry and we'll make it up to you by being responsible, but not changing the way we are.
Accidental and good-natured mistakes. The person responsible has offered their own resignation, which we accepted only reluctantly.
Oh my god, this game's funny.
We'd like to remind you that All Water continues to dedicate itself to your well-being and satisfaction 24/7.
This is so fucking stupid.
Simply better to say always.
No matter what the time technically is. If they've been making days shorter, does that mean that they actually have more time to get back to Earth or less?
We hope you enjoy All Water's efforts all of the time.
That
Well,
bitch.
I guess that's that then.
What? Isn't that a good thing? We've got them running scared.
What? What did half of that even
Yeah, no
mean?
wonder she doesn't understand. She's like 2 years old.
It was so vague that it kind of covered everything.
It's very clever. It preempted and deflects anything we might do.
The toilet roll looks so wet too. Gross! Well, no wonder. I imagine that a plain toilet is like, you know, cleaner than a train toilet, but probably not by a lot. Small bathrooms do not stay very clean for very long. That's why you don't go to them barefoot. Particularly when to get on a plane in the first place, surely you were wearing shoes. Why would you take them off? Actually, I understand taking off shoes on a plane. I do kind of get that. You take off your shoes on the plane if you're wearing socks and you do it in the privacy of your own seat. And then, if you go to the bathroom, you put them back on.
If you get my meaning.
That's awful.
Yeah, but that sounds
Being
a
good
bit
passenger while playing Ace Attorney while eating Pringles, which is good passenger behavior. Eating a food that isn't particularly stinky, and playing a video game with, I'm guessing, your earphones in.
Oh yeah! And didn't the shredder come down the chute the day after?
Just take it, Harold. Do with it what you will.
We could give him the tape
With
too.
what?
I don't know if I want more sensitive materials.
Poor Harold.
No, silly. It's a rock tape. The kind Rafi is always listening to. Maybe that'll convince him instead.
They'll get convinced by music they like.
Thanks, everyone. It's been fun.
These poor kids. I am not keeping up with what they're doing simply because I'm only paying attention to about half of what they say.
Peace out.
Okay, well that was cute. That was cute, and I'm amazed they didn't get into more trouble considering that they did set a fire, but okay. How are you getting on? Meat filter Frankie. Filter station. Okay. Also, what's going on with that door? Wait, also, how was it? Yeah, I learned recently that if I press this button, I can zoom in on Harold's face for no reason. I can't move him around, like he can't walk when I do that mode, but you know. Like he just goes completely stock still. It's like I can run him down a corridor and the second that I press this button, it's like he turns his brain off. It's kind of beautiful to watch. I kind of respect that. I respect that he can just completely shut his own brain down at a moment's notice.
All Water regrets to inform you that this route is currently
Oh, okay, fine. I'll take it.
Travel in style.
You're listening to music through earphones and had your Switch muted. Very fair. Very fair. I have never understood people that play stuff out loud on public transport, including a plane.
Unsatisfactory.
Like, if I ever forget my earphones, I just accept that I don't get to listen to noise.
Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
Ooh.
Destination chosen.
Wait, what?
We hope you enjoy
Wait, what?
the all-water tube system journey.
Oh shit, I got stuck in the notebook while apparently selecting a destination?
You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets
Jesus.
before leaving?
Well, okay. I guess the game is railroading me into going home. That's fine. I don't mind going here anyway. I'll accept it. Apparently it's bedtime. Where is Wii-U? I miss Wii-U. I miss the days when Wii-U was in this room and we were nursing them back to health. I miss when they woke up and we had a silly little montage where we played played pranks on people on the ship. That was silly. Bring that back.
Bed.
That
was a wild ride.
Me when
Madam CEO just wasn't.
Me when
phased,
someone
but I've
asks
gotta
me
give it to
what you
those
call
kids. They're
the
really
bottom
switched on.
of the sea,
Anyway,
where all the
thanks to
sand
them, I
is.
can hopefully convince Rafi. And another important day tomorrow.
Yippee! The only time I get it if it's a small child who can't wear headphones is watching something. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Or in general, I guess if someone can't wear headphones, but that even then, I think it depends on the situation. Because I fully get it, like, not everyone will find headphones comfortable. And I hate to be this kind of person, but I feel like there's a certain volume threshold where if you go past that point, I feel like it's best to save noise for when you're in a more private environment. Like, if you can listen to stuff quietly, hell yeah, go for it. Like, I can listen to stuff on relatively low volume. Fantastic, thank you. You like that one, I'm glad.
Harold, at last.
Professor, you're never gonna believe.
You're
what
never
I
gonna
discovered
believe.
about-
Harold, I hate to interrupt you.
I
but
do
there's
as
serious
well.
matters to discuss.
I know, but really, this is cool. I mean, important.
If you hadn't overslept, perhaps I'd have time to listen to your story.
Harold barely
I came as
overslept.
fast as I could, Professor. Honestly.
Yeah, he really did. He really did. He rolled out of bed in his one outfit, ran up the stairs. I haven't seen this man eat a meal ever because he's running around after you.
What are they?
The crack looks promising.
Is that it?
Me when I'm exploring hard drugs in my 20s.
Potentially miraculous energy. What more do you want me to tell you?
Yeah!
Now we need cold, hard data.
I think that one was better than the
Suppose we need
seabed
someone to go
one.
down. I know I'm not that technical.
The crack looks
Always wondered
promising.
what it would be like to explore an alien
Okay.
world.
Wasn't it you that made contact and saw the habitat of the first
I'm
sentient
also
alien
the one
race?
who colonized their land,
Well,
Professor.
yes,
Don't
it's
forget
really
that.
just a cave, and the Flumalim are so nice, I don't really see them as aliens. It could be really alien down the crack.
It could be really alien if
Nothing,
if
my
he's
boy.
on crack.
I'd love to send you down there. I think you deserve it even.
Okay.
Not without a probe going first.
I don't think that's Moreau being passive aggressive because I think she understands that if the crack is safe, Harold would have a really fun time exploring. However, it does sound kind of passive aggressive to say that he deserves to go down the crack. The crack looks promising. Okay. Show Rafi the tape. Meat filter Frankie. Okay. Okay, I think I've agreed to go to the crack. Fun. I can't remember what I was just given though, which like makes life slightly more difficult. Whatever, I'll just do my to-do list. I'll just do my tasks. I'll just literally do my menial, aimless jobs. Right, so I'm showing Rafi a tape. Which hopefully they enjoy.
Destination
Yeah.
decided. Enjoy
I couldn't remember where I was going for a second, but it's definitely there. Oh, God, the eepiness is beginning to get to me. I started off on a real high as well this stream. I was like, I've got so much energy. I could be awake for a billion years.
in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
Yeah! Sorry, one of my favorite things in this game is when I walk into this zone for the first time, making the, oh, it didn't happen that time, but making the little turnstile kind of clip. If you walk into it in a straight line, it kind of like jumps in place. And I find it entertaining. Also, you know what else is entertaining? The fact that, and I'll even zoom in. You see in the left how, I think his name's Tommy, is talking with an alien. That's really cute. They're having a little beer, Gertrude's beer zone. I wonder if the fish people have an equivalent to alcohol. That would be interesting. Hello, Rafi. I have brought you a tape. Apparently. Apparently.
I've got a little
Rafi really hates me, by the way. I don't know if they just hate everyone, but they certainly hate me.
Didn't I tell you I wasn't interested at all?
You did.
Is that?
Yep. The famous live recording of Mega Twitch at Werribee Sewage by the one, the only.
Harold has no
Hoops
idea
of
what this
Shiny
means. What a sweetie.
The only
Harold's the
on
kind of
the
guy
station.
that will have never listened to music. Like,
Let's
someone will
just
put on a
say
song
with
they
a
like,
little
and he'll be
help
like,
from
huh?
friends.
Is this that music thing I've heard people talking about? And they'll be like, Harold, you're in your 30s. How have you never heard music before? And he'll go, actually, I'm 24.
Come on, Rafi. You get the record.
Somehow.
And Bridget is cool. I promise she won't shout at you.
Okay.
Bridget might shout.
Fine.
Bridget has shouted at me occasionally.
Okay, my sweet. I'll be back for you soon.
I know they're talking to the recording, but still. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so I think they're setting up the internet now. Ah! The police!
Hold it right there, Halibut.
Ah, hey, Major. Frank isn't with you?
This is official business.
Oh, also, this guy,
so he's sitting this one out. Anyway,
this guy, loves his, like, has a pet fish that he loves, and it's kind of cute.
Not tube related. It's come to my attention that you were part of some rabble-rousing in the
Yeah,
Orlando
with the
district
kids.
Oh.
But that was adorable, and we only set fire
It
to
wasn't
one
actually
thing.
breaking any rules.
Are rules all you care about? You should be a good role model to those innocent children, not filling their head with.
Oh no, if anything, it was 100% the other way around. Oh, they were 100% supervising me.
It was their idea.
Don't try to pass the buck. But still, given the CEO chose
Yeah,
not
the
to
CEO
press
is not
any
pressing
charges,
any charges
and given how
because they
busy
know
I
that
am,
the kids
perhaps I
discovered
can let you off with a
something.
warning.
That would be great. I promise to be a better influence.
Guarantee he
Eugene,
won't be.
I don't want to hear another, especially with all our new guests.
Thank you, Major. Best behavior.
Very.
Okay.
And tell Frank I say hi.
I will.
Aww.
Carry on, Halibut.
Oh,
Before I change my mind.
I hate this guy, but the way that he, like, adores his pet fish is kind of sweet, and in fact I find it kind of lovable. It's like the one good trait this guy has. His 3 traits are angry, shouting, and loves his pet. And that's it. He has not a thought in the world. Right, what else we got? Tell Brigitte the good news. Meet Filter Frankie. Oh, that's a main task, but I can't be bothered to do it. I'm gonna go tell Brigitte. That's all I actually care about. Let's go to the Flumalim cave. And hopefully I have enough things to actually do that.
And a fantastic day.
Joke's on you. My day will be probably mid.
You may now exit the tube. Thank you on
Right,
behalf
Flumalim
of the
time.
Corporation for choosing
It's
to travel
Flumalim o'clock if you ask me.
Destination determined.
Oh, I feel so bad for the Flumalim and how we've colonized their place, and the only thing they've gained out of it is they get to visit our shitty, shitty ship. Right. I'm kind of loving this game. The more and more that it, I don't know, that the story opens up, the more I enjoy it. I feel like Chapter 1 I kind of struggled with a little. I don't know, I feel like the first stream I did, maybe even half of the second stream, I was like, this is good. This isn't, like, I wasn't feeling the level of disappointment I felt when I played Silt, which was a disappointment so strong that after about an hour I refunded the game. But I was like, oh, I've probably overhyped it. But this I love, like, it's very pretty, it has delightful music, it's occasionally very funny. Literally the only thing is that it's like, it's not
Bridget,
necessarily
good
the easiest game to stream.
I spoke to Rafi, and there had
Like,
to
I was
be
thinking earlier today, I was like, oh, I can't wait to stream, I'm looking forward to it. And then for a split second I was like,
Well, it was
I kind of wish I was still playing Resident Evil 4.
right now.
because it's so much easier to like
Moreau gave me this probe.
pay attention to a cutscene
She mentioned she'd
and
be
then
working on it.
talk whilst
As soon as we've got
actively
everything up
doing
and running here, we
something.
can let it down.
Whereas with this game,
Leave it
I'm
with me.
spending most of the time in a cutscene. I feel bad talking over it, and I feel bad not knowing what's going on. But I also want to talk over it, so... I was a little underwhelmed. It took a little while to open up, but honestly, the second that the alien got involved, it just got delightful. Okay. Right, let's go do those things. I mean, you can see this cave. This cave is gorgeous. There were a couple of really funny bits as well. Harold has become a lot more enjoyable as a character. Like, Harold, when he's just wandering around doing tasks and talking about how bored he is real, like a real stinker. Harold, when he is getting excitable about alien civilizations and getting really invested in supporting children with their anarchy, is so endearing. It was pretty rough. Silt. Yeah, Silt. I'm sure there are people that love Silt. In fact, I bet if I Google Silt, the game. Yeah, like, it's got like a 7 out of 10 rating on Steam. To be fair, it's only got like 370 something reviews. Okay. Actually, it's kind of got mixed or average reviews. Okay. One of the reviews is, the impeccable graphics and thought-provoking narrative shine so brightly in this puzzle adventure title that the game's defects, like the frustrating lack of direction, stand out in grimy, stark contrast. Okay, one person said the visual soundtrack and atmosphere were one of the most memorable releases of the year, but disliked the puzzles for having an overly simplistic design. Lots of people say that they're frustrating. So I guess the TLDR of Silt is that everyone thinks it's gorgeous. It's such a standout release. But the actual gameplay of the puzzles is like frustrating and occasionally boring. Great job, Silt. No, I don't want to be that mean to Silt. I'm sure for people that love that kind of puzzle game, I'm sure it hit. It's just, it needed to be a bit kinder for me to enjoy it, I think. I think it was a little harsh sometimes. The filter station. What is the filter station? I'll go to the energy harvest. Also, what is... Oh, I know what the energy harvest is, I think.
Every day.
It's either in the energy district or it's the thing that's downstairs in the lab. So I'm going to go explore that first. But yeah, I refunded Silt. I feel bad because I was so excited for it and it was gorgeous. And then I played it and I found it so frustrating that I knew I didn't want to play anymore. And I, in fact, gave up. I think it's the only... I think there are 2 games that I've ever refunded in my time. I refunded Silt and I think I refunded Spore. And that's it. No, this is Botanical Concepts. AKA a really fun room that I got to use one time, and then I've never been in since. It didn't look fun at all. I think probably the fact that I was bad at it made it look even worse than it was. But it wasn't. I don't know. It kind of had the same vibes as Limbo. Do I mean Limbo or Inside? I think I mean Limbo.
Hello?
It had the same vibes as Limbo.
Dr. Frankie?
Because...
Are you there?
It was sometimes very, very unintuitive.
I know who you are. We're the same, you and I.
We are?
Yes. Drawn to the dark, the damp.
Who is
The
Filter
outside
Frankie? Because this is
world
clearly
leak
Tommy.
into this place we call home.
Who?
And we both love digging around in filters. Hey, Harold.
Tommy. But...
I know, but... You know what people would say if they knew what I did down here?
I guess, but...
They'd say, "Oh, that Tommy, what does he get from digging around in those filters when he could be minding his shop like a normal shop guy?"
What the fuck?
I'm not sure they'd say
I
those
would say those
words.
exact words. I'd be like,
Anyway,
what's
I was
Tommy
torn,
doing
pal.
rummaging around in all those filters when he could just be a normal shop
moral
guy?
dilemmas. But I'm always telling Bridget what a hoarder she is.
I don't
She
think
said
I
our
remember
little
enough
argument
about
in
what
front of you.
Filter
So
Frankie
when I realized
is.
how important that adapter thing was,
Oh, I
found
think
rubbish
I
filters
think
and
Filter
found
Frankie is just like a secret
I see.
underground
So you
guy
didn't want
that
to admit to
finds
her it was
stuff
kinda your
for
fault.
like a black market of
then
underground
Why not
stuff.
just give me the adapter as Tommy?
I thought about it. But Filter Frankie can get lonely, you know?
Aww.
And then I realized who better to share his secret than you, a fellow filter
Is this because
aficionado.
Tommy one time found Harold
kept his
singing
identity
a
secret
song
for
about
so
how
long.
lonely and
Got
bored
quite
he was?
tiring. Sneaking around, acting shocked at the rumors. There were a few times you nearly discovered me even. Still,
I feel real
our
bad
secret
that I
is
had
Filter
no
Frankie
appreciation
technically
and
operates
understanding
on
for
the
what
shady
Filter
side
Frankie
of the
is.
law.
Tommy, Frankie, your secret is safe with me.
You're a good lad, Harold. Filter Frankie.
Oh yeah, a good lad
remembers his
because this
friends.
guy is easily
Here's the
20
adapter.
years older than
Just don't tell
Harold.
Bridget where you really found
So
it.
normal.
Thanks, Frankie. Tommy, I won't. See you around.
Back into the filters he goes. Good for him, that crazy character. Okay, so he's still in there, right? Let me in there, I want to say hello. He's locked himself in. I frequently fill that thing with water. What if I drowned him to death? I mean, I wouldn't do it by choice, obviously, but like I could do it accidentally. I'm not always the most careful character. Take the adapter. Okay, and that's it. That's it, cool. Also, can I just say, one thing I don't think I've fully appreciated is how lovely this notebook system is. It's just a very, very cute way of telling you the story of the game so far. Because on one hand, it's adorable. On the other hand, this is utterly incomprehensible. Like, what the fuck is that? I vaguely remember what these things are, but definitely not well enough to explain them to you. But yeah, as a TDLR for anyone that's missed any of this game, or perhaps even most of it, this is the story so far, apparently. Like, what is that? What is this? What is this telling me? It's gorgeous, these children's drawings. The one on the right's a little ominous, I'll give you that. Oh, actually, the one on the right there is lovely. That's I think, Harold exploring the cave. In fact, all three of these are really sweet. This is just Harold's little adventures in the cave. They were having a play, they were eating food. The picture on the right is industrialization. And then everything was fine from there. This is Wii U wearing a shoe on their head. Oh, how they have fun. Oh, how they laugh. But yeah, I don't know. I really like this, like, mechanic for telling you the story so far. It's cute, and I don't think I ever give it enough credit. Right. Let's go to Bridget. Let's go. We've done our fetch object quest. Also, one thing that's occurred to me, I think, because I wasn't quite sure what Filter Frankie was, I was assuming that the way that I would get the adapter would be if I did a little quest for Slippy. I was assuming that I would get the adapter out of it. But no, it turns out that helping Slippy with his bullshit is completely optional. Which is good news for me, because I don't want to help that guy with anything. That's kind of silly though, because it directs you to the energy district with the to-do list prompt. But then it turns out you don't have to do it at all. So I can just leave Slippy there, struggling. In theory, forever. In theory, he could never get involved in the plot now, because I didn't help him with his task.
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water.
See, like, that's silly. It's very good at being like a completely unfunctional British tube system. Right. I want to go investigate the shit out of this crack. This crack looks promising and I want to go it. I want to do now it. Oh, another thing about the crack. Our friend Wiyu, the Flumalim that we met, says that I think only 2 people have ever gone in the crack and they never left. Like, they've still not returned. Which means this is probably a fatal exercise.
Ah, Harold, you found it. You see what a can-do attitude can do? So, where was it in the end?
Oh,
it was with your husband, who also happens to be a filter rummaging criminal.
Tommy, my organizational pride depends on it.
Let's just say that.
Somehow.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure. I would never lie to you. I would never ever lie to you.
Finally, I can get going.
You have snacks and meds, let's go. Hell yeah. I had for dinner, I had like a plain pizza base that I put some cheese and some vegetables on.
Now we're cooking.
And it was delicious. I haven't made myself like a little DIY pizza in ages. I just had mushrooms, peppers, and sweet corn. And it was so colorful, it looked like Christmas. Mainly because I saw green, yellow, and red, and that felt like Christmas to me, but you know.
Power, juice, gas, zoom zoom, pep.
Don't call it zoom zoom.
I see.
Don't call the crack zoom zoom and pep. That makes it feel a bit more like a drug than it already is.
Or the probe will. I feel like we should give it a name. This could be a momentous
I think we should call the probe Harold.
Momentous name.
Harold Probabut, which is a horrible name.
Okay, you really? No, it's fine. That sounds lovely.
It's terrible. It's a terrible name for a thing.
It's gonna take a while to gather enough data for a better picture. Tell you what, though, I imagine Cyrus wouldn't say no to a bit of company. Poor guy is really struggling, I think.
Again, I think you're introduced to Cyrus in this game way before you're introduced to his child, Sunny. And when you are introduced to Sunny, you're introduced in the context of like, ha ha ha, Sunny used to be your girlfriend, right, Harold? And up until this point, you have no idea how old Harold is. You just know that he looks like this, and he's been interacting with Cyrus, who looks about the same. So the sudden context that Harold and Cyrus interact, Cyrus is Sunny's dad, Sunny dated Harold, it all suddenly hits you like a ton of bricks. And it's only at the point where you suddenly learn that Harold is younger than he looks that it all kind of fits together. But it still feels wrong. It still just feels awful. No, I need to get away from that, otherwise I'll get stuck in the menu. Right. Check on Cyrus. Do you want to? Right, we can check on Cyrus. We can check on our ex's dad, who we also kind of work with. To be fair, the social pool for all of the people that live on the Fedora is kind of limited. So I actually can't blame them for having vaguely weird relationships with all of their exes and their parents. I guess that probably just happens. Right, Cyrus is in the lab district.
Enjoy the view.
Also, from the walkthrough, we are basically just at the beginning of chapter 4, I think.
You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
Yeah. God, I hate cheating with walkthroughs, but I don't know, sometimes I kind of need to know how far through a story I am. Sometimes I just need a little bit more context than what the game gives me. Like, I hate to say that I need a progress bar through the story, but like, I kind of do. I feel like I need to be able to, you know, press start, open up the menu, and vaguely get an idea of how far through a chapter I am. Hi, Cyrus.
What's up?
I'm trying everything I can think of, but for weeks,
Like,
the
are you
answer
telling
has
me
eluded me.
that this man and Harold Halibut are not the same age,
And what's throwing off the
if
calculations?
not Cyrus is slightly older?
Going around in circles because my formulae somehow can't
He just
reconcile
seems so
values of
young.
each
I think
step.
I think it doesn't help that he's energetic.
You've got this, Sai. If it was easy, it'd me they'd got to figure it out.
Aw. Harold, don't say that about yourself.
I know I'm not an expert, but sometimes
You're a plenty smart fella, Harold Halibut. You're just not a physicist. You got 2 uses of the crack bit.
got
Cool.
the Herald
Thank
option.
you. I'm so annoyed they
Where
called
should
it
we
the
start?
crack. Why were they doing this? Silly montage? I don't even want to talk. I fucking love a silly montage in this game. It's delightful every time. God damn. Okay. Okay, I don't like the way that it's occasionally, like, freaking out. I don't like the way they've got this little blonde kid involved, but okay. Oh, I was just complaining about not using this room. They're playing video games together? Cute. Shaking his head? I'm playing video games so wrong that you're doubting science? That's how badly I'm doing that? I don't think it's meant to be doing that, Trash. I think there is something fundamentally wrong with my game sometimes because, like, sometimes when I'm moving through a space it kind of like jitters and I really don't know why. And I think maybe the fact that sometimes in a montage it gets a little funky might be related to that. Okay. Right. Off to go do the day. Good morning, Harold. Yep. As always, Moreau has a thing
Any
to
chance
yell
there's
at us
been some
about.
news?
Harold, come here.
Did you find something down there?
Oh, yes.
Probe
We
data?
found particles, non-normative with fascinating variegation of valency and all sorts. Thing is,
Cool, I have no idea what you're talking
denser
about.
the particles get, and with enough density, something starts to warp the video feed and probe data recording.
Ah! Sounds like you should never send a person down there, ever.
Precisely. We can only see past a certain point by measuring the
Okay.
velocity of the energy
Seems like
spike.
you shouldn't
But it
put a
doesn't tell us
person
much.
into the nuclear power well.
What does it tell us?
Get this. The particles lower down in their original individual form
Okay.
before they interact and bond are utterly unlike anything we've seen
Okay,
before.
cool. So you've just discovered new particles on this alien planet. How strange.
Oh, Cyrus will be pleased.
Yes, you're right, actually. Cyrus might be just the right man for the job.
He's always been good with flower stuff. Also, do you think he maybe needs a bit of a change of scenery?
God, Harold's growing on me.
A rest he can't have, I must
Harold
add.
at the beginning of the game, when he basically had no
anything else
friends
down
and
there?
didn't talk to anyone, sucked. Harold now that he suggests that, like,
Interested in my
he's like pairing up where the scientists need to be.
This stuff seems real.
He's helping out.
Since you ask. It
He's
seems
making
as though the atmosphere
suggestions.
down there contains a number of elements that we've never encountered.
Alien elements.
Well, yes. From what I can tell, they wouldn't.
Okay, but
kill
how would you know?
There's no telling what other effects they'd have on human physiology or neurology.
Is it weird that I want to try?
Yeah, it is weird because the scale of do nothing to kill you, there's a lot of room there for like horrendous permanent harm.
Go on, boy. I'll see you shortly.
I love it when Moreau calls Harold boy. It's really cute. Join the gang? We have a gang now? Harriet Cyrus, still leave my oscillation lab. Harold, I'm a man of science. Have you ever experienced ghost-like phenomena? I think I've read that one before. Harry, I think I've got it. Where are you? What if we invert it? What would be the worst thing? Can you bring snack? Something salty, crunchy, high in protein and low in sodium but high in potassium. That should do. It's like potato chips? Whatever. The thermospangulator. We need more coffee. That's really cute. I'm so glad that Harold and his ex-girlfriend's dad are bonding so delightfully. Handling, just remember to put your foot down. He's a genius, but he needs boundaries. Keep him in line. I don't think we've established good boundaries if he's sending me texts to get him snacks. Okay, right, we're all meeting down at the crack. Me and the team in the crack. Let's go, team. Let's go, crack team. Team a crack. That's what they're gonna call us. Team C, and the C stands for crack. Playing Ace Attorney on the plane was such a no walkthrough challenge. I struggled. Valid, I can imagine. Okay, so I am currently in the bonus story of the first Ace Attorney game, and I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed all of Ace Attorney that I've played so far. I'm really glad that I'm playing it on my own and in my free time, because again, I think that would be a horrible game to stream. Maybe it wouldn't be as bad as I'm thinking, but I just don't think it would work. But I'm enjoying it on my own. But I will say, I was doing well in the first couple cases, and I didn't need to learn how to, like, I guess, like, save in a cheaty way. And then there was like a really unintuitive bit in the third case where, because I lost it and I hadn't saved any earlier, I lost all of my progress. And I swear to God, I cried. Like, it made me feel so stupid. I hated it. I've since learned that anytime I'm confused, I should save the game. Because if I'm about to start throwing shit at the wall, I need to have it not end in just me losing half an hour of my life, you know? I'm okay being stupid and not knowing what the game wants. What I can't stand is having to redo an entire section, which can genuinely take like 20 minutes of skipping through text, just because I tried something and it didn't work, you know? I find that a little frustrating with Ace Attorney. But now that I've learnt to just cheat and save all the time, it's okay. Damn it, quotes. Nightbot should be connected. Hold on. Okay. It should be connected. Hopefully it works. Huh. Also, I was just checking my Twitch notifications. It turns out that the on-screen celebration, the giant emote and message effects, all three of those were just added like 5 days ago. So that's really recent. Episode 5 of Ace Attorney 1 is so much. I loved it, but it's so long. Yeah, I've heard that it's the longest in the series. And I can already feel that. I feel like I've played quite a bit of it, and I haven't even had a court scene yet. In fact, I'm getting to the first. I want to do it. It's increasingly tempting to skip it and just move on. You did use a walkthrough a lot of the first game. I think that's very fair. I just saved to cheat and then just tried a lot of stuff. So if there was ever something that was really unintuitive, I'd save and then I'd basically like present random evidence that I had a vague idea for until I eventually got something right. It was a lot of trial and error.
Sure, but isn't time of the essence? We'll never get anything done unless we just start and see what happens.
If you let me just...
Oh,
true.
Cyrus. Always with the, if you let me just...
Well, maybe if you ever did let me...
I was just thinking...
Is Harold about to say something really cool and based?
Then we won't be able to properly measure everything anyway, right? And
if these particles really are alien, like you say, Professor, then we're never going to be able to properly...
That's what I said!
Yeah,
But if we don't make sure we've measured what we can...
Don't let can be the enemy of
Also,
is.
fucking vibes for Harold joining the gang of these, like, the most intelligent scientists of the whole ship, and he's there, like, helping. Fucking love this guy. I love Harold Halibut. He was so boring, and now he's the best person ever. A guy who loves exploring and aliens and being interesting so much that even though he has no idea what's going on, he's legitimately participating and having a great time.
But the probe couldn't tell us much about what it's like down
Oh, you finally got around to publishing highlights of each day of Kingdom Hearts 1, as in like the full streams in a collection tab? Corvus, hell yeah! Does that mean that they're in order? So if a person happened to be wanting to watch some streams during the workday in the background, they could maybe check them out in one helpful handy dandy place? Wii U!
Sorry I'm late.
Wii U.
I missed you, Wii U! I missed you so much!
Won't that take a while?
Oh, they're so silly. They're so silly and endearing. My fishy friend. Harold's fishy boyfriend.
Anywho, if we want a closer look, we're going to.
It has the most evidence out of any case in the series. It's genuinely such a fun case. I like the characters at least, Trash, so far. And I'm very interested in it. So far I have no idea what's going on. But if you're right, I mean, if it has the most evidence of any case, I feel like I probably don't know what's going on because there's just a lot of stuff that hasn't been revealed yet.
And cope with lots of weight either way.
What's up, y'all? 10 Ace Attorney games gonna be on Switch soon, so I'm gonna play them all and make it my personality. Very valid. I know that Party would enjoy that very much. I feel like Ace Attorney fans never get any treats, so the more of you there are, the better it is for all of you. I'm going to be playing them slowly, but I want to play through them all as well. They're fun stories, you know?
That's what I'll work on.
And I feel like it's crazy that as a person that at one point watched 800 episodes of Detective Conan, I find it crazy that I have never engaged with like any other mystery fiction. I would probably love Ace Attorney if I get more into it, you know? I like the characters a lot. The more I see of Miles Edgeworth, the more I get it.
I think we can all agree that isn't going to happen.
Yes, Harold, it's too dangerous.
But I want to go in the crack!
Other fun things to do instead, Howell.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Don't be crazy.
I'm not crazy, I just want to go in the crack!
Then we're agreed. To your stations. We've got our work cut out for us.
Let me help.
Aww.
With something.
Harold, why don't you help me? You're good with the flummy limb. You can liaise with Wii U and find out if there is anything they can think of to help us.
So Harold is basically just like a delegate now. Cute.
Wii U? Where did they go?
Oh, I see Wii U is by the crack.
Is Wii U about to just go into the crack? Also, Harold's peripheral vision is fucking horrendous.
Just watching them. They're gurping with an ooble boop.
It looks fun.
They're fishing?
Gurpruku.
Gurpruku. It's currently over 25 hours, and that's the whole... Is that you having finished Kingdom Hearts 1, Corvus, out of curiosity?
Oh, they're playing.
Yes.
Publishing highlights of each day of Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm so glad you have. I know how, like, I really struggle remembering to, like, export or publish my streams as highlights, so I'm so glad you've done it.
Back up in an ooble boop.
Ooble? Down further? And then safe? Wii U, what do you know? What do you know about how they work? How are they made?
Not much.
That's silly.
But I could probably get a few for
It's
you.
only 1 to 5 has so much plot to it, and I loved it. Got so invested. The characters are so my sillies. I know. Gumshoe is increasingly lovely. I think Gumshoe in the Miles case in the first game really shines. Up until then, I was kind of like, whatever.
We could just put one real fish in an ooble, leave one out, put them both down, and see how they're both doing when we pull them back up.
Wii U, how would you feel if I kissed you?
You don't have to answer that.
I think you should. I think you should. I think you should answer a question about how the fish-human romance would work, in theory.
Couple of little fish.
Are we doing a little experiment? I can go find some fish. In theory, I know where fish are. Let's go. You're on case 2 of the second game, and both Phoenix and Gumshoe interacting with a small child brings me such joy. That's delightful. That's very delightful. Oh, Ace Attorney. I can't believe you've... Well, no, I can believe you've gotten so far, particularly if you've been playing on the plane. I just feel like I've been playing it slow, but faster than I usually play video games, actually. Like, if I finish the stream today and I fancy it, I might play a little bit on my own. It's a relatively easy game to pick up, play for like an hour, and then put down. So I've been doing a bit of that. You really wish people would stop calling it the crack. Why? Why, Corvus? What's wrong with it, with calling it the crack? That's what it is, right? That's what it is. Why do you see a problem with that, What are you implying? I think you're the freak, not them.
Could we have 2 little fish, please? Of course. Here you go. And could we please have 1 ooble boop? Sure. Got your ooble pops right here. Knock yourself
Cute.
No, sorry. Not the pops, the boops. Okay. 1 ooble
Oh, the
boop
alien
coming
words.
Right up.
I was handed 2 indistinguishable things.
That was easy.
Yes, apart from the misunderstanding. An ooble pop, when we needed an ooble boop, could really have complicated things.
You've got
Close
1 stream
one,
left,
I
maybe
guess.
2. Fun. That's
So,
the link. Hey, well, hold
time to
on.
experiment.
Let me click and
What
save.
could possibly go wrong?
Now that
I
we've got
like
an ooble
a,
boop and not an ooble pop, nothing.
So,
They're even
what's
labeled
the
by
difference?
day.
That would take a
Corvus,
lot
you're a
of
delight.
explaining.
You couldn't have made this more,
I'll tell you when we have more time.
like,
Okay.
streamlined
I look forward
for a viewer. I'm so grateful. Well, hey, I love watching stream content in the background when I work, so this is kind of perfect for me. I'll have 2 ongoing background streams. Penny Parker playing Final Fantasy IX and Corvus playing Kingdom Hearts 1. Person playing video game number. Oh my god, I wish they'd run. The game won't let me let Harold run at the minute because Wii U's walking. You're gonna play some after stream. You're currently mid-major choice in a trial. You have to stop playing because plane landing. Oh, fair. You had the dramatic tension of that choice, and followed by the dramatic tension of plane lands, and you have to check if there is any Silksong news. There wasn't. There will be no Silksong news at the Nintendo Direct. I'm still excited for Silksong, but I think there was a phase, maybe like 2022 to like mid-23, where anytime there was like a Nintendo Direct or an Indies or a, like any kind of showcase, I had that feeling in my heart of like, there might be Silksong news, I'm so excited. I don't really have that anymore with Directs. Like, I'm aware it's a possibility. I'm aware that in theory they might mention Silksong, but like, there's no part of me that even slightly anticipates it anymore. They'll mention something when they're ready, and in the meanwhile,
Bridget, we've got
I
the
expect
bubblefish.
nothing.
Fantastic.
And I'm not just saying that, I
Wait,
mean it.
Hang on.
I'm not just not getting my
What's
hopes
wrong?
up.
Why do you have an extra bubble? And no naked fish? Isn't the point to have one of them unprotected?
No. Exactly.
But Wii U, I mean, forgive me for being obtuse,
Yeah, you're gonna have to
but
explain this one, Wii U.
both of them are protected. What?
Look.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. 1 + 1 = 0?
Silly.
Don't worry, Wii U. That's
Okay.
rhetorical. Anyway, shall we tie the ropes?
Very flattering. Hey, I'm just grateful for workday entertainment, Corvus. I'm very grateful. Because, particularly over the next couple days, a lot of my workday is going to involve some very, like,
Okay, let's pull
fiddly
them out and check the results.
reformatting of approximately 60 slides. And that gets really boring if there isn't something, like, entertaining to pay attention to as well.
Oh no. That one doesn't look so good.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Poor fish. I really didn't
I
think
think
the
we
effects of
killed the
exposure would be
fish.
so severe. But we had to test.
1 second. Little fish is pretty dazed, but I don't think it's unfish.
Unfish?
Yes, it's coming around. Ah,
Good news.
So it didn't die.
Well, like Moreau
Cool.
and Ryu said, going down there doesn't look like it kills, but we don't really know how fishy feels right now.
We could always
I
ask.
suppose we should keep a close eye on it. But it means the experiment was
I
mostly
feel
a
like-
success, right?
I'm happy. So now we can create bigger bubbles that we can go in.
That would be awesome. But we, present company excluded, can't breathe underwater.
Cyrus is going to be the
I
best
feel like
person to make use
that's
of these
barely
new
going to be a
findings on that
problem.
front,
I feel
think.
like every day
But
the
then
fish
there's the
people like
mobility
Wii
issue.
just bring a
We need to
new
be able
thing
to
that they
get,
can do.
stay, and maneuver down there.
You got Zelda and Ace Attorney
how
news, and I'm
about
intrigued by
our
Metroid
boats?
Prime too.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
that'd be
happy with
great.
it.
Can you
I'm
work
very
on
happy with the
creating the right
direct.
stuff?
Actually, I was
Of
surprised.
course.
Great.
What was it that got
suppose
me?
I'll start
Oh
construction of the
shit!
host at the
It
same
was
time.
Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Switch HD. That got me. Like, I was legitimately so excited about that with the Nintendo Direct because, so, I'm even taking the earphones out because I want to talk this one through. So a little while ago, I think I remembered that Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii was really fun, and a lot of like when I'd visit my dad, me and my brother and my dad would like play Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii, and we had a lot of fun. And I remember having a really good, delightful time, like switching who was playing as like Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong. And I think there were some parts that I feel like took us hours. Like I remember it being hard, but I think we had a really fun time. So a little while back I like set up the Wii again, and I bought Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii from like a secondhand game shop. And I gave it a little play, and I was like, this is delightful. The music is really fun. It's tough in a way that means you have to repeat things, but not in a way that feels necessarily too time-consuming. And I was really enjoying it. I was having a really fun time. But, like, I was having problems with the Wii adapter that we had, which basically meant that instead of using, like a HDMI adapter, I had to just connect it through... And this is going to make me seem like such a baby, but I had to connect it through, like, the colourful inserts. So there's, like, a red, a white, and a yellow. And it basically just meant that instead of the HD full-screen version of the Wii that I've been used to in recent years, it was essentially the original aspect ratio, which on a modern TV, not even a big modern TV, made it just look like it had been shrunk. Because I guess just that was the, I suppose the, I don't know the technical words, I don't have it in me, but like, I guess that's just the aspect ratio it was built for. And because we didn't have the connector, there was no way to increase the size. So it was just really weird to play. I guess it was like playing on, I guess, the kind of TV that I would have played it on in the like late 2000s, early 2010s, of it just being way smaller. So when I saw that they were doing like a HD remaster, I got really excited because it looks really good. It looks how my brain remembers it. Like, I don't know if anyone thinks of games that they played like 15 years ago and they think of them as being like your memory of it is clear because when you saw it, it felt clear. But you go back to it now and you play the game or you watch the media and you're like, this looks fucking abysmal. Like, this looks so pixely and so, like, bad. Because now you're used to seeing stuff that looks better. But it's like, I feel like in the process of memory, your brain fills in the blanks and kind of makes it look the way that things look now. So when I saw the clips of Donkey Kong Country Returns HD in the Direct today, I was like, that's how it looks in my brain, but I know for a fact that's not how it looks on the Wii, because it just doesn't look that crisp. So that got me really excited. And I think another thing that got me excited, and I don't even know if I'm right about this one, is that I'm pretty sure for the Wii... Yeah, I am. Okay, so for the Wii, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong both have like 2 hearts each. So like 2 lives. So if they get hit twice, they basically turn into like a barrel that's floating around. So as long as one of the 2 is alive, this is if you play multiplayer, I guess. If one of the 2 of you is alive, one of you can like restore the other using like, you know, like lives. And I saw in the Switch gameplay they were showing, in the Switch gameplay, it's showing that they both have 3 lives, I think, from the start. And I'm not sure if I'm misinterpreting something, but I think they've done it for balancing, because I think Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii is kind of difficult because you can burn through those 2 lives so quickly. So I feel like them setting it to 3 by default at the beginning is a really nice sign that it's going to be a bit more, like, comfortable. I don't know if I'm misinterpreting, but that made me very happy to see. Anyway, video game. You only got your hopes up with this direct, with Nintendo making Hollow Knight free a couple of weeks. Oh, I didn't even know about that! Yeah, if I had known that, Trash, I think my hopes would have been up as well. They super would have been up. Okay, let's go tell Cyrus. Why did no one tell me they'd announced another Not Quite Danganronpa? Yeah, the one... I can't remember what it is or what the concept is, because I'll be honest, I'm not a, like, I'm like, good for you Danganronpa fans, but I'm not like a big Danganronpa head. But when I saw the animation style, I think it was also specifically kind of how the eyes look, I was like, oh, this feels like a Danganronpa thing. So the second that they had that little line of like, from the creators of Danganronpa, I was like, yeah, this checks out. You guys are easy to read.
Location nominated.
It's just Danganronpa with a different hat. It really is. I swear they even said, like, they even used the word despair in the little trailer. Danganronpa and the word despair is just a match made in heaven. Danganronpa and the word despair is as power a couple as Harold Halibut and his fish boyfriend Wii. If it's not a Danganronpa game disguise that reveals itself in the 3rd game, I'll eat my hat. In the last third of the game, I'll eat my hat. That would be... Would they genuinely do that? Like at the end, be like, tee-hee-hee, it's in the same universe as Danganronpa, tee-hee-hee. You were like, oh, surely it makes sense for Nintendo to make Hollow Knight free for a couple of weeks so people can try out the game and get more people aware of it before having an exclusive Silk Song announcement. It does, is the thing. It does make sense. I feel like it's weird that they've made it free to play, if not for, like, other purposes. But I don't know, I guess we'll see. Am I stupid? Where's Cyrus? Where's Cyrus? Oh, is he back in here? In Botanical Concepts 022F, but occasionally I read that as oomph. Cyrus, you better be in here. He's not! Oh, it's no longer free to play, so what was the point? Huh. I don't know. Probably just some sort of like internal rotational thing then, I guess. But that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Okay. No Cyrus in the filtration room. Where else would Cyrus be? I guess Cyrus has a lab somewhere, I just don't think I know where it is. Lounge even? Jesus Christ, sometimes these doors are so hard to get through. Maybe even the lab. Please, Cyrus. Yeah, there he is!
Hey, Cyrus,
I knew it!
Just me. We've got a great idea for the helmets.
Do you hear that?
It sounds like it's saying Wii
Is
U.
he static?
Yes.
Whoa,
sure.
whoa.
Hello, that.
Sai, what should I be hearing?
Just
I think Cyrus has gone insane.
and follow my instructions. We'll get to the bottom of this in no time.
Noise minigame? Hey, what am I doing? You say minigame like this in Spider-Man PS4. Adjust the wavelengths? But how? I can't... Use the dials? Like, oh! I just have to use the bottom one first. Sorry.
Again.
That was so weird.
Just a little more. It's getting clearer. Do you hear that? We're getting close. Ah, better. Getting better again. Nope. Tuning out again. Ah, so close. Careful now. Nope. Tuning out again. Ah, so close. Careful now. Nope. Tuning out again. Ah, too far. It's getting too far. It's getting just a little more. It's getting... Oh, nearly. Sounding good. Ah, better. Getting better again.
Like there?
It's...
Sorry, grabbing the sliders required a very specific hand placement that wasn't quite intuitive. But we got there in the end.
Harmonizing.
Now the particles are harmonizing.
Coral. I've discovered the coral particles. Particle choir?
Particulars? That's a terrible name. I love it. There's a minigame in this in Spider-Man PS4. That's not the game I would have expected to have a wavelength adjusting sound minigame, but okay.
You gave me a book?
The one I wrote. Phonetic Identities in Adolescent Seedlings. Yeah, provisional title, by the way. Just ended up sticking.
So, you know that by hearing this choir sound?
It's a very pretty sound, I have to say that. Once again, this game slays in the noise department.
Specific sound pattern. This melody. Music is math. Math is nature. John will be happy about these results.
Awesome. I can't wait to tell her.
So much of Moreau and Cyrus's relationship is each of them hating each other, but also saying that they are really excited for each other to be excited.
Marrow. Yes, I discovered that the audio samples actually reveal an even greater affinity between the particles and sentient plant life. It vindicates my earlier theory too, the one in my book.
That is interesting. So, what's your opinion on the energy container's necessary properties?
Well, it makes me think the container will need the option for water flow or some kind of nutrition.
Sorry, I'm also quickly looking through the
and something to attract the particles into it too. And
the walkthrough in the background to try and figure out where we're at.
And given that pollen can
Sigh. That's enough to go on for now, I think. Good thinking, though. I'll handle it from here. Maybe asbestos will do the trick.
Asbestos?
Didn't you want
Sorry,
to
what?
something
Asbestos?
earlier, before we got swept up in the excitement.
Oh, it's the water bubbles. Our experiment was great.
We love
found
noises.
the
I
bubbles to have
love
protective
noises.
qualities.
Noises, my
The
beloved.
bubblefish
Sounds
come back
and
totally
noises, shapes and colors.
That is interesting, but did you have a control group? What?
Yes. One fish went down without a bubble. I'll tell you all the details later.
Sigh. Can you work with those bubbles?
It reminds
Find
me of
a way to
Vocaloid.
adapt
Yeah,
them
it's
for
got that
human
kind of
usage.
like, it's like
I mean,
choral
it's
but
not
in
like
a
I don't have anything
digital
else to
way.
do, but sure, I'll figure it out.
My digital
Maybe some kind
chorus,
of
one could
double
say.
heat glaze with bubble film. Hey, what happened to the other fish, by the way?
It was a bit confused by the whole thing. I should say
I
we can
think
thank
the
it
other
somehow.
fish
You always
unlocked
did have a
secret
soft
forbidden
spot for fishy
knowledge.
friends, huh, Harold?
I guess so. Nice to have one that can talk.
I think I'm gonna make my fishy friend my
let's get back to
boyfriend.
it.
You did always like fish a little too much, Harold. Okay. Maybe asbestos will do the trick, Dr. Moreau. Yo! Another montage that's gonna get really fuzzy occasionally for some reason. Everyone eat up! I love these montages. I feel like Dr. Moreau has had as many quotes. I feel like there have been so many quotes from Dr. Moreau while playing this game. She's a very quotable woman. I respect her. Fun. He's gonna put it on Harold, isn't he? Please put it on Harold, I think it'd be funny. She's just picking up and holding asbestos. They need to stop interacting with asbestos. see more of this game, Rip. It's been very cute. It's been fun. Well, hey, if at any point you want to see more of it, I do have... I think I have... Well, at the very least, I've been consistent with uploading VODs from Twitch to YouTube. So they are all there, at least. I'm actually making them private to public, kind of staggered, I guess. Like, I only just made my last Resident Evil stream public the other day. But they are all there, they're in a playlist as well. Although, actually, I would say the main thing you want to know about this game, if you Google, like, Harold Halibut, God, the main bits, there's a couple of lovely, if I recommend looking up the silly montages. There's a really silly montage. There's a montage where Harold and his Flumelin friend Wiyu literally run around playing pranks on people as they get to know each other while goofy music plays. It's the best. I'd say Google that. And then also I recommend, there's like a scene where Harold sings a song. I recommend you look into that as well. Because he sings a very beautiful, very lonely song.
We're this close to figuring out whether what's down there can really help us get up there.
So,
also, there are 6 chapters total in this game, and we are approaching the end of chapter 4.
Be the first Flumilim to even care what's down there.
Yes, well, that is to say...
Oh, Harold, it was nothing personal, but we already met to discuss that.
You decided without me?
Oh, without me too, Howell.
Yeah,
This
it
sucks.
just kind of came up during one of our standard peer reviews. Were going down as a given, right? And then we decided it made more sense for Bridget to go with. She has the mixture of observational prowess and
Harold doesn't get to go.
I see.
But I'm actually acutely claustrophobic, so I had to pass.
Is she actually, or does she just want us to do it because we're her friend?
Oh, so...
Cyrus was the next natural candidate. With his expertise in botany and
I feel like the result of this is going to be that Harold's going. So why all of them are going through the process of basically explaining that Harold was their last choice, I will never understand. The people in this game seem to really like Harold, and yet at any moment that they can, they make him feel like shit.
Oh.
And I don't respect
You're
that.
next in line then. You're the most experienced after all.
Sure I am, but... Harold, are you fooling me? I've only got one hand.
Wait, so if not you, then...
Slippy, of course!
Let's consider the astronaut, but we weren't sure he'd actually fit.
So...
It's a bit. It doesn't feel like a bit. It feels like they're being mean. Harold wants to go down there so badly. Look at him. He's like vibrating.
I mean, yes.
It'll be okay. No need to worry. We'll all be.
They think he's anxious. This is the most excited he's ever been.
And you have a great rapport with Wiyu, so it makes sense.
And you've proven recently that you're more responsible than maybe we gave you credit for.
Admittedly, he is the reason that the alien civilization got colonized. Simply because he didn't have the presence of mind to look around while loudly yelling about new information.
Plus, you've developed a
but
real
we can
affinity
pretend
for
that didn't
Flumilim
happen.
Processes and mental models.
I'll look after you, Howell. Don't worry.
I accept.
Oh.
There's no need to be rash.
No, he's so excited. This is cute.
Wait, are you kidding with me now?
Harold, you know I don't jape in times of scientific urgency.
Honestly, she could just say, you know, I don't jape.
About telling me.
One thing Dr. Moreau has never done is
We'll give you some
japed.
extra training before you go, of
Nor
course.
cajoled.
Thank you, everyone.
Nor goofed, nor
We'll do you all
gaffed.
proud. I promise.
No doubt that you will.
Aw.
Now, let's get going. Time is still short.
We're going now? Yippee! I can't wait to go in the crack. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's all go to the tube right now. Let's all slowly line up right... Where did she go? Anyway, let's not think too hard about where Bridget went. Dog on the bed time, I've missed this. Oh, I love a dog on the bed moment. I've had my blanket out on the
Nope,
bed
can't
recently
hold it
so
down
that
any
my dog
longer.
can sit on there in the
Bathroom time.
daytime. Because my dog Smosh really likes to sit on my pillow, like a little bastard. And I don't super want him sat on the pillow just like normally. So I put a little blanket out for him. Why have we been to this bathroom and had to listen to Harold pee? I don't want this. This is yucky.
Sounds like the shower is playing up.
No, that's obviously a person crying, you buffoon.
Is that a... Hello? Are you okay in there? Hey,
Who
it's
is
okay
that?
if you're sad, but just tell me if you need
No, I'm not ill.
Secretary? Is that you? Or one of you?
Aw, poor Secretary 24. Is he upset? Aw, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, I don't care.
Secretary 24.
Oh no.
I've after clock.
Oh,
All water needed.
he's the employee that they let go.
I've been scapegoat.
What? Surely you didn't.
I know.
Oh, well maybe you should come forward and talk about your story,
years ago
Secretary
as an
24. Maybe then you could shine a light on it.
I'm so sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. All that time, and then just
Why are they
makes me
having this
realise the
conversation
only-
here?
Are you?
Well?
Yes, that's true. We used to.
Well?
Maybe now you have all the time. Yes, you're right.
We should get our
And Hackabella group back together.
right.
You should do it. Use this new lease of life.
I will. You'll see.
This is
Great.
cute.
So, now you're no longer a...
Is he gonna take on a new name now? Oh no, he's just gonna go by 24.
Right.
Thank you for listening, whoever you are.
It's me, Harold.
It's me, Mr. Halibut. I mean...
Mr. Halibut.
Harold.
Well then, thank you, Harold. You'll always be a bathroom buddy to me now.
Aw, that was legitimately quite sweet. Even if we had to listen to Harold P. to obtain this very cute little story. Even if we had to listen to Harold P. for like an uncomfortably long time. He's still going. That was awful. Pee less, Harold. I guess in Harold's defense, I think that's like the second time that he's peed this whole game. I think he had a lot left in him. Poor guy. Is he okay? I don't know. I feel like if that's the second time he's peed in like 40 days, he's probably not healthy. He's probably just straight up not well.
Compliments you on your choice of destination.
Well, I chose it just for you, Allwater. I'm trying to currently take advantage of the fact that I don't have to be up at a crazy hour tomorrow and the fact that I've still got energy. Because I would really like to finish this chapter today. Because I feel like I'm really close. I think to finish this chapter, all I have to do is basically like start going into the crack. And I think I've got it in me to do this today. My point being, I'm probably going to end stream in the next like 20 minutes. But hey, this is a pretty long stream for me.
And all water will make it up to you.
I have not had energy to sit and focus on a single activity for more than like 2 hours in a long time. Right, let's go. I'm so excited. Put me in the crack. In fact, is that actually what I'm doing? Professor Moreau. I'm running out of asbestos. Ugh. Get one for yourself too, you're looking thin. God damn it, Moreau. You bitch. Sometimes you're delightful. Thanks for the tea, Harold. Was just what I needed. God. Last night's sons of blah blah blah. Delete my other message without reading it. I've tried to pass this through all the linguistic models. What's the evil pop in a boot? Blah, blah, blah. 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 The brothers are at peace. In fact, we're going to put on a concert in the Agora arcades to celebrate. Do pop on down. I need a favor, blah blah blah. Another thing, how'd you feel about being a test subject? Okay, so I could go see the brothers a cappella concert, or I could go into the crack. What a tough challenge for me. Ooh, okay. They've pulled the I should make sure I do everything on my to-do list before I go do this thing. They've pulled a fucking you might not be able to return once you've done this. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm not completing my to-do list. You can't make me.
Hi, Bridget.
Hi, Harold.
Hi, Harold. Okay, it turns out you might actually be able to make me. Oh, let's head to the school. God damn it, I got so excited I went to the crack. I went to the crack prematurely. Damn it. Look, this is so sad for Harold. He just wanted to go down there and now he has to run back home. Poor guy. This has been the best, like, month and a half of his whole life. And I nearly ruined it by sending him to the crack too early. Okay, to the school. What a weird place to go to. But okay. Off I go. To be fair, they're probably going to give me a little lecture about what I have to do in the crack. It's other 1040 quotes, I know. Particularly because I think the quote system has been going for like... two years? It's been at least 2 years. I'm trying to wrap my head around whether it's like 2.5 or 3 or something even. I think it's about 2 years. Because I think the first like best of video that I used quotes it. Well, the only video that I like was my best of 22. And I think that I used them there because they were like a fairly new thing to that year. Jesus Christ. That did not work for a second. I think my webcam might have been blocking that, but Harold basically got stuck on the door.
Welcome to Green Thumb class. You may be wondering what
is
Green Thumb class is. And
Oh,
why
quote
you're
number
here
1.
at
I want to
Green
know what quote
Thumb
number 11
class.
is.
Well, this was originally
Oh,
going to
sorry,
be a
I can't type
private
in my own
seminar
Twitch chat.
to discuss
Hold on. Yeah, I
safe
can.
handling of the particles that make up the energy source based on our findings, most of which were my findings, may I add, especially the sound wave element, which...
Oh yeah, so quote 1 really was...
Sorry.
3rd of
But then
January
we
2022, so
decided
yeah,
it
2.5
might be
years,
fun
that's
to open
crazy.
it to the public as a kind of general botany 101. So here you all are, and thank you for coming. Here are some tips for all of you on handling
Hey,
things
by sheer
with
coincidence,
green thumb
hold on, I want to find a quote from
which
exactly
includes
2
the
years
energy
ago.
particles as well as general flora around the cave. Number 1, exert minimum pressure. The cells of these particles and anything else you encounter down there could be incredibly sensitive. Number 2.
That's a lot of egg sacs. 2 years ago on this day, that's what I said.
Keep them as intact
Hell
as
yeah.
possible. Taking care
That's what you
not
love to
sever
see.
Anything. If
I'm
you
being
must
way
take
too
a
loud for
sample,
10:30.
Take it from as close to the end of the root
Thank
as
you.
possible. Number
Yippee!
3, keep well lit and warm.
Keep lit
We
and
still
warm.
don't know exactly
Me trying to
what
talk to the
combinations
kids.
of environmental factors is preferred by whatever is down there. But
That's...
we can surmise
I have no
it's
idea why
similar to
Nightbot is
how it
discriminating
already
against
is.
Recorders.
For example,
Nightbot's being really
if you find
mean to you
something
today,
in the
and I'm
dark,
so sorry.
don't
I'm not in
shine
control of
a bright
Nightbot.
light on it.
I'm not in control of their
Any
behavior.
questions?
And I apologize that they're so mean.
Is there a danger of the particles being shocked by environment change?
Very good question. It's
Thank you.
possible, but from what we can tell, they can handle a small degree of
Till I
ambient
die, it's only
change.
this way and booyah. That's one of my favorites. I feel like I've seen that one pop up like once or twice, and I love that quote a lot. I can't remember why I said it, and I'm in love with it. I can imagine why I said I'm in the trenches right now, besties. That was probably just that I was having a minor inconvenience. The boy is a little bastard, the girl is sweet. I think that's a Skyrim quote. The cats are real.
What happens if you eat the particles?
A little more confused about that one. And the same with Until I Die, it's only this way or booyah. Fire is nice.
Advised.
Anyway. I think that's enough.
And I'm sure
I'm not even gaming from Spark. I don't know, it kind of sounds like Spark was gaming. Kind of sounds like Spark was gaming.
Are the essentials.
Like a little
I'll
bit.
be staying here
like a tad,
the specifics
perhaps.
of boron deficiency in cruciferous.
I want to know
veg
about.
if
Hold on.
anyone is
I want to
interested
know about
in
quote
sticking around.
69. Oh, I can't type in my own Twitch
Stuck
chat.
around,
Hold on.
This is going to be a wild ride. Oh, I suppose the house party has started.
Nice.
Well,
there we go.
I'm sure it won't be more fun.
That's
than
about
the
what I
lecture,
expected.
But it'd be a shame to miss it.
Only type quote once. I do like that it randomizes. Actually, so you know in my best of video where I included some quotes, that was randomized by just doing exclamation mark quote, and I just did that a few times until I was happy. Oh, they put together a party? Ugh. Ugh. That's a horrible image. The roundup ones are fun. If we ever reach 400 quotes, I'll literally do a flip on camera. And then I did! And then I did! Is Moreau drunk?
Oh, fine. I'm not worried about a thing.
You know, I kind of wish I could go with you.
Aww.
Wouldn't it be fun?
Yeah, you and me, Moreau.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Probably gonna be Goo
you
Goo
sure you
Gaga
can?
Fizz, baby. Nice. I like that one.
To my arm. I think
Aww.
not.
Oh, I'm sure we could. You and I would. You're not that old.
Yada yada blah blah.
She's so drunk.
Stop trying to make me feel better. I'm just happy we get to experience this, even if I don't actually get to see it. Even if I don't actually get to see it.
Aww.
And we wouldn't even be getting to see it if it
I
wasn't
think
for
she
you.
wants to see it.
Can I get you another drink?
I think if we get her another drink, she's gonna start crying.
Okay. Well,
It's okay, Harry. I'm okay.
I don't think she's okay.
We'll have fun, but not too much fun. We've got a real schlep tomorrow.
thanks.
I wonder about 869.
See you later.
Damn, she's fine. Maybe I've been a genius this whole time. No, that seems unlikely. That seems mean. I don't know why I was being so mean to myself. Hello, my ex-girlfriend and her dad that I've been working really closely
Hey there,
with.
Sonny.
Hey, Harold.
I guess so.
It'll be different. I'm proud of you. Aww.
But I did.
Aww, stop it.
Oh, come on.
Maybe.
I know. I even kind of.
Let's go with that. These feel like really awkward conversation topics with our ex. Quote 700? I'll look up quote 700. I don't know why Nightbot is being so actively cruel to you today.
I just think you were the right.
What should quote 700 be? Oh wait, this is the best tasting water I've ever
Whatever
had.
the job is.
Fair enough. God knows what that even was.
For all time's sake.
Oh, actually, I've been getting into sparkling water recently. Sparkling water goes crazy. I'm a big sparkling water enjoyer. Okay, you're drunk as well. Never better. Secret relaunch.
My friend?
Oh, I'm your friend?
I see.
That's
You will look
cute.
after
Maybe I'm.
Oh, maybe Wii is his friend, actually.
Great.
That's not.
It's okay. It was just me. I'm sure
This is really cute.
Yes. Cheers, Cyrus.
Why am I a monster? What have I done? I don't remember what I did. What have I done? Am I still here? What's happening? Did I do something evil? Plain spark. Oh. Oh, no, you say I'm a monster because I said that I like sparkling water. Listen, sometimes you're craving a fizzy refreshment, but you're not wanting caffeine and you're not wanting something overly sweet. And when that's what you want, plain sparkling water hits the spot. Listen, I get it. I was a sparkling water hater too, but then I just got better. I just became a better person. I just fundamentally improved and I'm better than you now. Now that I drink sparkling water and you don't.
You know.
In fact, I'm tempted to have some after the stream. I'm tempted to pour myself a nice cool glass of sparkling water before bed.
It's for good luck.
Melvin says, Betty buys like a nice old glass of sparkling water with some ice cubes in it.
They don't.
Movements?
That's dancing. I think we should dance with Wii U.
Yes.
I think we should slow dance with Wii U and we should hold hands.
Yes. It'll be even nicer.
Just drink still water though. I do that as well. I dabble. I partake in both. Listen, I do get it. I used to hate sparkling water. I don't know why it's grown on me so suddenly.
It's all very weird.
Oh, they're cute. I like tonic water. I'm a very big tonic water enjoyer as well. And tonic water is what if you made sparkling water have the flavor of like...
I'm gonna chat to some of the others, but make sure to get some rest.
I don't know, ibuprofen. And I think it's delicious. That's even worse? No, it's not. I enjoyed tonic water long before I enjoyed sparkling. And I think tonic water is delicious. It's all the quinines.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Yapa. How are you?
The quinines are good for you.
Drunk, if that's what you're insinuating.
Oh no, I just meant after all the all water stuff.
Yeah, that was frustrating.
I was just trying to Google like if it actually is quinine. Yeah, it's citric acid, sweetener, carbonated water, and quinine. But the top search is like, why does tonic water taste like that? Which is such a sad Google.
Water employee resources, and maybe it forced the sea.
Cute.
So you're saying we might not have produced a full-scale expose and regime change, or we might have been agent.
Yeah, sure, that thing.
Review?
Yes.
Interesting. You know,
I think as well it's that at work we have a cold water tap and we have a sparkling water tap. And I think there was one point where I had like a really bad headache, but I wanted something fizzy. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna have some sparkling water from the sparkling water tap. And that's what I had. And it was really good. It was really tasty. And from there, it's all been downhill.
Well, you know.
Talk of the Town, Fishy Cave, lots of seasons of TV. They're bonding over this TV show.
Training. Do you think it'll be
blah blah blah. Proper routine. I feel bad that I'm skipping through their conversations, but also as cute as it is, I want to go into the crack and I don't care about anything else.
It's no.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Cute.
You got it.
Salud.
Yeah, okay. I was right. I was just double checking because I thought that I probably have to talk to everyone before I could move on. I just want to make sure I get to the end of chapter 5 while I have energy. The end of chapter 4 even, and then we have chapter 5 and chapter 6, and then that's the end of the game. We do not have long left. All it's going to take is one more montage and we're all out of time.
Carol, we don't really understand why you're going down the crack.
Thank you, fish people.
But we think we appreciate it. So we got a few things together for you.
Aww.
Hopefully you'll find them useful and or delightful.
Oh, thank you, fish people.
Yes. We're still not really sure how your kind thinks, but we've tried our best.
Oh, this is the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
You shouldn't have.
The days of Harv from earlier. That's what a good old montage does.
Let's have a look-see.
I think we started off with something like 100 days, maybe even more.
Is the fish not big enough for you?
No.
It's a perfectly large fish.
Okay, up next, some hairpins?
Yes. We were told by Chris that these things come in very useful.
They do.
You know, I mean, thank you.
In fact, let me see if I
there's
can try and
something
figure
else
out how many days we started off with using the
think you're gonna
walkthrough
love this
guide.
A rubber hammer. In case I see any moles I need to whack.
I'll have it if you don't want it.
No, it's all great. Thank you. Now I'm prepared.
How many
for
days at the
anything.
start of Harold Halibut?
Good luck, Harold.
Thanks, everyone. See you soon.
Okay, I'm struggling to find an answer, but I also found an article talking about how the title is Harold Halibut is hard to enjoy when everyone's so openly passive-aggressive, and I super agree that in retrospect, people have gotten so much nicer to Harold as the game has gone on, but at the beginning, people were unbelievably mean. Also, is Wii U... Wii U's like carrying us.
Hey,
this is
Wii
so
U?
cute.
Howl?
What is the difference between Ooble Pops and Ooble Boots?
They could die down here. I'm actually a little worried for Harold.
Ooble boots and Ooble pops are actually not similar at all.
They should kiss. I just think they should.
And the other is like a bubble made to pop. More
Ooh.
for fun.
Ooh, it's getting weird down here. Interesting. Oh, I hated that. They died? I think they did. I hated that. Okay, let's let the game... Oh, I don't want to stop playing now is the problem. I want to keep playing. Whoa. What a... Whoa. Whoa, what a weird angle. Sickening angle change, right? But it's so affecting. Because we're so used to seeing from the side. That was great. That was fucking amazing. I'm turning the music up again. I don't think you should listen to me right now. I think you should listen to this. Subway Surfers looks different here. Whoa.
Huh. Home at last.
No, Harold. No, Harold. This is wrong, Harold. Your room doesn't have... It doesn't have the decorations
I don't
in it.
remember leaving it like this. Has someone been in here?
It wasn't me.
Felix, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing, bub.
This is my room.
But how do you really
His
know
room is
that?
something massive?
Felix,
like a
I don't
tiny
have time
bit.
for your shenanigans
Basically,
right now.
Harold and
I
Wii
feel
went
like there's
into the
something
crack.
important I should be doing.
They got to like a little bit
I need
down
some
and their
space to
bubbles that
think,
were
okay?
protecting them popped.
Sorry.
Nah, it's okay.
And then
Come on,
Harold basically had a trippy
is
fever dream
something
where he
important
walked
you
down a
should be
long
doing.
corridor.
I'm glad you agree.
And he's
Wait,
woken up
what?
in his bedroom.
Do you know what it is?
Nope, that's for you to find out. All I can do is point you in the right direction.
The right direction isn't through a load of ducts, is it?
No, no ducks.
Just
go
there
through
and follow
there
your heart.
and follow your heart.
Okay. Yeah. Don't feel sleepy anyway. Thanks, Felix.
Good luck, Harold. Hope I never see you again.
What the fuck? Why? It's so hard to put the game down now. Fuck. Okay, I feel like I have to keep going. I have to. Like, I have to keep playing now, right? Like, this is too weird. I have to keep going. It would be actively cruel to all of us to stop playing right now. What was that thing about nobody returning from the crack? Nobody returns from the crack. People go into the crack, and then no one leaves. When life is strange, sing boys, we are. It's getting weird now. Whoa! Also, I fucking adore these angles. They are sickening. When you spend all of the game looking at places from far away, oh, this is horrible. This is awful. It's gonna make me walk down this horrendously long corridor at an agonizingly slow pace. Oh, there's like a bug on my desk as well. Sorry, bug. Just killed you. This is so fucking weird. I love this. You can like hear water noises in the background as well. I guess this is what happens when you go down the crack, is that you experience... Can we get that cascade on screen? You super can. Oh no, Harold died of boxes.
Do you ever wonder...
About what?
No, it's stupid. I shouldn't even bother you with it.
You can tell me anything.
It's just...
They're just sat in like a studio.
I don't know. Maybe.
Hmm?
I just wonder... Have I been useful?
You helped, bud. You helped a lot.
What have I really done? This whole time, people have only given me stuff to do when they haven't been bothered to do it themselves.
Yeah, same. This is delightful.
Has there been anything that only I was able to do?
So you're helpful. What's bad about that? You make the lives of everyone around you easier.
I could really go for some sparkling water right now, not gonna lie.
They would give you things to do if they didn't trust you.
Maybe. I suppose. But what if we're all doing the wrong thing anyway?
Like what? Eating jam instead of wieners?
No, I mean, that's just personal taste.
The cascades don't show up in
what
clips.
can be
That's
a wrong or a
miserable.
right thing?
That sucks,
know.
Corvus.
Where's
That
home?
actually sucks because the
there a
comedic
wrong or
timing
right
of it
place
has been
for home?
fantastic.
Maybe the fedora is fine down here. What if taking off is the worst thing that we could do?
How do you decide anything? It's all so
That was a really funny
complicated
moment
with
too.
you
I know,
human.
that's so shit. God damn it,
Yes.
Twitch, get better.
Are we too simple?
How does anyone trust they're making the right decision?
Poor Wee and Harold. They're both so confused.
I don't know. Maybe we can't know. So why think?
But if we don't worry at all...
It's nice.
You can do it just like that? Unless... Maybe the whole point of not being sure is that it keeps your options open.
This is so cute.
If we were sure about everything straight away, we'd never change our minds.
No. We would just be a fish swimming in one direction, following the current, happy, but probably missing out on
Very
most of
fun
the
thing to
ocean.
hear from a big
That's
talking fish.
I see now. So, true Blugalugulu is being happy within uncertainty.
Oh. I didn't think of it like that before.
This
I
is
like
so
it.
cute.
So, have you tried jam on a wiener?
Oh! Oh god, jump scare. Fucking hell. I didn't like that. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna do at least one more of these, but I'm beginning to think that we have to do all 4. And I'm so torn right now between being mesmerized and wanting to keep going, and being tired and thirsty. But this really does feel like a section that you should just do in one. I should have saved this. It's like we're exploring the mindscape. I love exploring a mindscape. He's gonna use the tools he was given! I know I'm gonna need to head out soon. I mean, I really should as well. I've not got an alarm set for super early. But I do have one set for like 8 AM. I love this song. Game with impeccable music. Just fantastic music choices. Let this man rest. Little Nightmares moment, we're in the horrors, we really are.
I don't know. I should know. Maybe someone should just tell me like they always do, whatever and whenever they want.
Are you being... what is it you call it? Scartastic?
Scartastic.
It's just so pointless.
We
isn't
is so good, I fucking love
it?
him.
All these crazy ideas for takeoff? What do any of them think it will achieve? Why can't we just be happy here?
Yes. Some of you humans seem to have no blugalugalagal.
Blugalugul.
Ah!
I wouldn't even be sad if the mission to find an energy source failed. Then we'd have to stay here.
Oh, Harold likes it here.
Couldn't you stay anyway?
It's complicated. That's why the mission failing would make things simple.
But wouldn't it make all of you sad?
Everyone treats me like I'm just daydreaming. I mean, what else am I supposed to do when I was born onto a spaceship? The same one I'll die on, with no options. A mission that is probably pointless. Decided on by people I never knew before I was
God, it's all
born.
getting a bit real now, isn't it?
Who could have spent the money and energy on staying and helping instead. Who probably made half the problems on Earth.
He grew a backbone and he learned some opinions about corporations, huh?
Angry too.
Something
I'm
tells me
angry
Wii
with
U isn't
myself. I
actually
didn't consider
angry.
that. Sorry, Wii U. What are you angry about?
It's okay. I'm not sure. I just feel your anger, and it makes me angry that things are making you upset.
And I really hate the tube system.
Yeah, me too.
The access card
I
is a
hate
dumb
the
shape.
London
It smells weird,
Underground.
and it doesn't work properly half the time.
Howl, if you had a fish for a long time, and then another fish came to visit, and you
Who's
could
an
only
empath?
keep one
They really
fish,
are. They're an empath and a philosopher.
Which fish would you choose?
What? Why? Why can't I have both fish?
Just because one fish is going to swim away. Out of your control.
I don't know. Which fish is nicer?
Maybe
one fish can speak. I don't know. This is cute.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Maybe you don't even have a choice.
Doesn't matter. No choice.
These are weird feelings.
Weir's learning
Is one of the fish
awkward
gonna leave
human
because they're
emotions
angry at
brought
the other
about by
fish?
capitalism.
Or maybe it's that one of them...
Oh god, every time that happens, that's so jarring. Okay, let's go explore Mindscape number 3. It's the particles that make you have weird dreams, but don't kill you. They just make you a bit weird. I think it's possible that chapter 5... Yeah, okay. I think this is chapter 5. Oh, this is silly. I can make him breathe. I'm gonna make him breathe in for way too long. Why does Wii U have crutches? Oh, that's okay. They're just doing some activities. Good for them. I hope they're playing a video game next. Just like me, the player. You should breathe with them? Okay, I'll only breathe when I press A to breathe. You should join in as well. Only breathe when I press A to breathe. And out. And in? Oh, okay, no more breathing for us, I guess. I guess we don't get to breathe anymore. Cute. Genuinely kind of nice. Actually, that was very soothing. Considering how not soothing all of this has been, that was quite soothing.
Wii U. You know, I've got a good feeling about this.
Also, there's something about the chair they're sat on that's really giving IKEA.
Wow. I know what you mean. Like...
That's kind of
being
quick for your
carried
meditative
along by
breathing.
loads of
Yeah, I
tiny
think that's
floating
just
little
because I was...
bubbles and
I
anything
think
is possible.
it only
Like I'm
holds
just
for
going
so
to
long.
float along. A gentle tide that only wants what's best for us.
We've come this far.
You've what?
And all we can do is be us. And see what happens, right?
Don't you worry about where Fedora will go.
Yeah, but since all this, I've learned that worrying just makes you
Aw.
get less done. This feeling that things will work out.
This
It
is really
helps.
cute.
Yeah. We've taught each other lots. Humans are funny, but I think life will be more interesting now we've met you.
Yeah. And we saved each other.
Yes. Wait. It was only me that was
Harold
hurt.
was hurt on the
Now there's
inside.
an exciting future for both of us.
Lots of plans. If we explore and find new things, wonderful. If there is nothing else, wonderful too.
Aww.
Definitely. Good things ahead.
They're high
But
out of
something
their
bad might
minds,
happen
but
one
it's
day.
very sweet.
True.
I hope no bad things even happen to start with.
Me too. But it'll be okay if they do. We'll deal with them together.
Aww.
I want to try even more strange human things.
And I'll get good at Caragal and the arty performances.
We could make a garden. Like size.
Oh, they're boyfriends.
Yes,
They're so
and make new
boyfriends.
kinds
They're
of jam.
boyfriends for real.
Oh.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Aww.
Whatever happens to the fedora,
It's gonna be
and
real sad
everyone,
when the fedora
I
leaves
just know
and
it'll work out okay.
Harold has to say goodbye to Wii.
And I think okay is enough.
God, this earphone keeps falling out and it's causing me some real trouble. Okay, I think we've got one more to go. And then I think that's it for this whole section. I really should have left this for next stream though. Because now we're all getting tired and we're all gonna have to leave sometime soon. Right, what new silly activity do we have to do? Oh! Silly! Oh! Silly! Oh! This is funky. This is so weird. God, Mew in video game is just a series of little vignettes.
Wii U? Thank goodness you're here.
Where else would I be? We're in this together, Howell.
I know, but sometimes I stop what I'm doing and I think no one ever truly knows how I feel.
The section almost
How
reminds me of
anyone
the Adventure in
feels.
some ways. Yeah, I get
So,
that.
what
In that it
actually
it
connects
really
us?
slows down the pace of what you're doing.
Going up on the ship,
And kind
I
of just
thought,
steadily
with so
puts
many
you into
people,
like
I'd never be alone.
mini little vignettes, little stories.
It's only a few people you want around
It's
you.
a
and
it's a weirdly
I wasn't
peaceful
expecting to
kind
be
of
alone.
pace, I
You
guess.
weren't alone.
Which is crazy when you consider that some parts of this have been honestly a little bit
At the
spooky.
same time, not being alone is scary too. Everyone,
What about everyone?
everything.
Everyone, everything,
wants
all at
something
once.
different from me, or I need something from them. It's so exhausting keeping
Harold
track
explaining
of
the
it all.
mechanic of the game where he has tasks
really
to do
think
and he
about
has
the
to
other
keep
Flume
track
Rim.
of them in a to-do list.
Wii U is Wii U. To me and to them.
So, you do what you want? Whatever anyone else thinks or expects?
No, I think about them, but we are not tied together.
But what about your responsibilities? I mean, I can't just run away from it all.
Are your legs hurt?
No, I mean, I'd feel bad. Guilty. They've been good to me.
So what are you worried about? Are you going somewhere?
Well, yeah, somewhere. I mean, we all are, right? Together. We're all bound up in everything together.
Ugh, new angle.
Then there's you and me?
Oh, look.
Is that... Are they?
I think they're the two Flumilim that came down here before. They do look happy, don't they?
Are they talking about us?
Anyway.
Are they talking about
we're
us?
all connected. But you shouldn't be dragged along by someone.
True. I affect them too, right?
Ugh.
But you also can't do everything alone.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
True. True.
In the chat, honestly. We're the Flumilim. They're behind you? Terrifying.
Wii U, are you there?
Powell. Ah, it's you.
What is going on here? I was so worried.
Me too. But I also somehow knew I'd find you.
This bit's
Looks
so
like
funky.
the dream team is back together.
It looks like the dream team is in a dream.
Where are we?
Not sure. But I have a feeling this is the right way to go.
Lead the way. We don't have much else to go on.
Okay, I think this is it for this section. Like, I think this is our last
Do you
bit.
think we are somewhere?
I don't know. I don't think we're nowhere.
Wherever we are.
Also, I'm turning the game up again. I think the music right now is really pretty.
Story.
I hope so. Let's find out how it ends first. You still feel like this is the right way?
Yep. Don't you?
Actually, yes. It's strange, but something does seem to be pulling me along.
Go with the tide.
I'm going.
Ugh. Whoa. It's so pretty. See, it's giving Edith Finch, it's also giving games like, what is it, like Flower or like Journey a little bit. It's giving that genre. Also, hello T. You know, fall asleep at your desk after dinner like an old woman. Hey, valid. Have yourself a little rest. A little post-dinner kick. You've earned it. You wrote at the least confusing time. I don't know, I feel like this is a pretty confusing time. Me and my alien friend Wii are looking into a giant pit in the middle of our dreamscape. You know how it is.
Wii! You see that?
You mean the giant floating flower being?
Yeah, more or less.
I can't wait to explain this to the scientists. They're gonna say something like...
It's beautiful.
They're gonna say something like, Harold, you didn't see that. You must have been insane and crazy from all of the space particles.
Come on, with me. Jump.
This game is very strange. This game is so unserious. Wait, it's like the mini game. It's like the arcade game that we could play. This is gorgeous and also ridiculous. Kingdom Hearts 3 twice because you forgot you bought the code on CD and using it on Steam. Why is it like this? Doesn't everybody want to be high as fuck with their lizard friend and fly? True, okay. Maybe Harold Halibut is secretly a game about wish fulfillment and has been the whole time. The dream to fly through golden sparkles during a shared fever dream with your best friend. This is so delightful. But I barely understand it. Whoa! The music is so wonderful, right? I'm glad you can hear it because it's lovely. And this is like the last point I would ever want to be playing a game and have the music be unhearable. We're going into the light! Yippee! Okay. Well, that was chapter 5. Good job, team. Sorry, that was 2 weeks. That was 2 whole weeks.
What's that? Am I seeing things? Oh my god. Is it really them? It's you! You came back!
After
You're
2
alive!
weeks, this is a miracle. A 2-week-long fever dream. Hey, listen. They went into the crack, if you know what I mean.
Back. We came
And
back.
that's literal.
Bridget.
They went into a thing that everyone's been
How are
calling
you
the
doing?
crack.
Phew. We came back.
And you've got the energy source?
Oh, this thing. Yeah, I think so.
This is, you know, how am I doing? Do you realize how much of a scare you've given us? We didn't want to think the worst, but what were you doing down there?
Typical crack moment.
Oh.
They
This
chased
is
the
gonna be
dragon
pretty
in the crack.
Hey, how long were we
Hell of a
gone?
thing to
Oh,
explain.
not very long.
Oh, that's good.
Just about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Oops.
It felt just like a few hours, didn't it, with you?
I wasn't really keeping track. Sometimes it felt like I'd been down there for a long time, and others it was all new, like we just arrived.
Look, I'd love
so
to hear
silly.
all about this, but it's going to have to wait. Me and a few of the others have been stranded since the tube system and the broadband connection just stopped.
Oh.
The Fedora is silent. We're on our own out
Interesting.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
We could go to my place for tea.
here. Thanks, Wii U, but I have other ideas.
I'm sure we'll figure something out. If we just work together and...
Harold, do you think I've been just twiddling my thumbs?
Based.
This Flumilim, Rafi, and I have built a new submarine. It just needs an energy source.
What kind of energy?
How about the one you're holding? Follow me! Let's head to the entrance lake!
Okay, well, at the very least, we've hit a very good point to end the stream.
Hey.
Quickly, out of curiosity, if I load... The autosave is from a couple of minutes ago.
I had some help from...
So let's just quickly skip
Mind
through
if I
this
drive?
dialogue
Sure,
and see if it gives us an autosave.
Oh, you get... Sit in the middle and...
Is that...
Oh, Lucy.
Right, okay.
So...
Let's find out.
Slot it in, run up, blah blah blah.
It worked!
Fun. Surely that was an autosave. Video game, please give me an autosave. You are delightful, but I would like to go to bed.
What do we have here?
It should all be pretty intuitive.
Okay.
He's gonna press the eject button, I just know he will. Okay, there we go. There's an autosave.
The new sub is so much...
There we go. Right. In that case, I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. So, I think over the course of today we just finished about 2 chapters of this game. We have 1 left, so I will definitely wrap this up next time I play, which I super did not expect because, as far as I'm aware, I think this is maybe the 5th Harold Halibut stream. So that would mean that we're going to wrap this game up in about 5 streams, which is about 5 or 6 streams, which is way better than I thought. Right, I'm going to do a fairly quick end of stream wrap up because admittedly about 40 minutes ago I said that I would be ending the stream and I didn't because chapter 5 was simply too engaging. But yeah, I've had so much fun with this game today. It's so delightful. It's hard to stream because I kind of always want to be paying attention to the music because it's lovely. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. I will probably be back next Tuesday or next Monday or next Wednesday. One of the first 3 days of the week is basically the day I will stream. Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, but like I did this week, I'll post an announcement closer to the time. It was so cool. This game has fulfilled everything I wanted it to be, you know? It's story focused, the gameplay is mainly just following the story, but I'm very happy with that. It has not been a disappointment the way that Silt was. Who else for Thursday? We'll enjoy potentially finishing Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, we'll aim for Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I might give this play in like a year when you only vaguely remember it and don't know anything about chapters 2 and 3. To be fair, all you know is about a dream sequence in one chapter and a few like basic fetch quests in the previous chapter. I super think that other than chapter 1, you would get enough out of chapters 2 and 3 for it to be worth it when you've forgotten the rest. So I super think you should. Particularly if it goes on sale and it ends up being cheap, I think it's worth snatching because it wasn't too expensive in the first place. And the cost for an interactive story, I would say it is reasonable. So yeah, I super recommend it. The music is lovely. Even the like load screen music, like listen to this. Like this is perfect. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. I'll probably be back next Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy your weekend, and XOXO, go piss girl.